Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to another live stream as we bring you Dynamite tonight. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. That's all the hope, all the excitement. Do we have some good stuff for us? We hope so. Big title match coming off Forbidden Door. Get in that chat. Click all the buttons. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy. And let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you Dynamite tonight. Looking forward to this one. We got lots to talk about, lots to get into. The fallout from Forbidden Door. What will it look like tonight? Let me know. Let me know. Get in that chat. Click all the buttons. Be a part of the show. Be a part of the fun. Be a part of the family. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do so as we're heading towards 12K. 13K, 14K, all the Ks. Let's go. But we're looking forward to it, folks. So, that all being said, if you don't know who we are, well, I'm Mr. Every Night KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Fluffy Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight KJ White. I am Big Nick. Happy Canada Day, by the way. But yes, we've got all the fallout from Forbidden Door. We've only got 2 matches tonight, both title matches, but only 2, and we're starting off with a world title.
They did add a third match.
Oh.
They did add a third match. We will hear from Jay White, and they added this little ditty for the TNT Championship. Because what do you do in AEW when you win a title? You get another title shot. Like, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but we got 3 title matches. I mean, it's going to be interesting. We can't deny that Leo Rush has gotten over with the AEW crowd.
He's growing.
He's the Leo Danhausen.
Yeah, not quite. But, yeah, I see what you're saying in the sense that he could be that. They got to book him like that, though. We've seen him lose a couple times. Yeah, he won the Ring of Honor.
You saw him getting thrown around in a bag inside of a steel cage.
Yeah, he's different. I don't mind the gimmick that he's trying to run with. Just if they book it accordingly, it could work. But they did add this match. They did put out an ad saying we will hear from Jay White. Switchblade is back. If you did not know that, Jay White has returned. So we're happy. I'm pumped. Let's go. Cousin Jay's
been
back.
A long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two.
Chat maybe can verify. Do you know exactly how long he was gone?
I don't off the top of my head. It feels like it was over a year. It feels like it was over a year.
14 months?
Could be around. Like, that sounds fair because we were starting to do frame search party or 2. We were trying to send missing people flyers out there to see where he had gone. Like, did he have to have a bacchiotomy, have his whole body disassembled and reassembled?
A bacchiotomy. No, I mean, it's the same thing. It's like Buddy Murphy.
Like, man sprains an ankle and is gone.
What happened? The worst sprain in the history of sprains.
I mean, if you got Rhea at home, like, hello, nurse out there. You ain't leaving no way. You running out.
That's what it is. Right? It's like, I'm not going nowhere. You can't make me leave.
Exactly. Do you think he could be running out the clock? Because, I mean, if he could come back, wouldn't it be a prime spot to put him with a Brody King?
You think there would
Buddy versus Kevin Knight sounds awesome.
It really does. We know Buddy can go, I think. He used to be able to go once upon a time. And now the question, he might end up in the same position Ray Phoenix. What was injury time and what was I was here to work and you weren't booking me time? Because they went down that road with Phoenix of like, we're going to hold him. They got in the debate of what was legitimate. Next thing he gets cut loose. So I don't know. Like, it's been since Forbidden Door 2025. We're in July 2026. Not Forbidden Door, sorry. Grand Slam. So crazy times.
Right. Well, speaking of crazy times, as we should probably also try and say hi to people.
Yes.
We talk a lot. But C Money letting us know Jay White's last match was 3/29/25. So you might be like pretty spot on, damn near to the day.
It's because I like the guy, right? Like I'm a
Yeah,
fan.
this man's. I'm screwed if we're playing prices right out here right now. I bid $1, Bob.
Right. So yeah, I mean Jay White's back. It's been long awaited. Him going after the dogs, I like because now we can get into something legitimate between the dogs and the Bang Bang Gang. And maybe there's more bodies that get added to this. But that's actually a rivalry that I'm excited about. Like they could really do something cool here.
David Finlay versus Jay White, Gabe Kidd versus Jay White. Like this is just all the New Japan. Anybody that remembers all the Bullet Club stuff is just rubbing their hands together of what could be with this.
Now, my Canadian question of the day, and again, happy Canada Day, happy birthday, Canada. You know, I know us and the neighbors from the South aren't really getting along too well right now, but happy birthday, Canada. I know the Americans are coming up this week. Big 250.
The big 250 out there.
But yeah, no, again, we are rolling through. My question becomes, did Dynamite get bumped for soccer?
Spaz, any Canadians out there who want to answer?
Right.
I, as the filthy American of,
there it is.
I've just still got my big bangs.
There we go. All right. So, top three last night: Spaz, Ronan, Damien. Shout out to you three. Familiar faces: Ronan, our new champ; Damien, our former champ; Ronan, our former champ. Spaz always sitting at the top, folks. Get in the chat, use the super chats, use the super stickers, get to the top of the list. We want to see fresh names at the top three, but keep it rolling, keep it coming. We appreciate every bit of chat and super chat and all the fun stuff. So blow it up here tonight. But Zach, International Chicken Wing Day. That's a good day.
That's a very good day. You just coming up all winners out here. Canada Day, Chicken Wing Day, Sami Zayn win today.
Right.
All of that.
Yeah, I know. That's a good one. And Canada's birthday, chicken wings, that feels like it goes hand in hand in a big way. Big lovers of the chicken wings.
Buffalo. So close. You can have that even when I'm fully mad at.
Right. On this date, I see clearly 1970 Chicago released a song 25 or 624. We're not sure which one. We'll figure it out.
Thank you, in the math equation, did we just if the Chicago's leaving in 1970, right, does it arrive at the station at 25 or 6 till 4?
Right. Do I carry the 5?
The quadratic equations out here.
Right. Is the answer pi? Pi. The answer is always pi, actually.
Pi.
Eric, welcome back, buddy. Who will be the new TBS champion? My money's on Emanata. Very big question. Willow had to relinquish the title. I believe we're doing the Survivor 6.
Yeah, the survival of the fittest out there. It's their kind of gauntlet elimination match.
I know we got to get to the chat, Nick. Could they run MJF and Briscoe 50, 55 minutes and then run this for 30, 35 minutes and then maybe squeeze in a Leo Rush in between and a couple little interview segments, and that's the whole show?
Would that be bad?
Less is more, maybe, but I hope this TBS Survival of the Fittest match is good. A couple of the names that made it in here, I'm not crazy about. I think they might have picked the wrong person, but nonetheless, I hope it's good. I'm worried that it's going to feel long, drawn out, and boring.
But I think there's a couple people who could win this. My pick, obviously, is Hikaru Shida. She's the only heel in the match. But also, I'm more weirded out with the whole thing of Willow's about to be back, allegedly. Like, Willow's about to be back sometime quickly in July. So couldn't you have just let her keep the belt?
Right.
Or have an interim or anything? Like, this feels like whoever wins this is going right back towards Willow.
Right, here you go.
So to me, it's Stat because of the friendship with Willow. Persephone, they're kind of pushing. She's done all the stuff with Monet. And then Hikaru Shida is the only heel in the match.
Yeah, realistically. And she kind of been flippy floppy. I think Stat's going to do it. And I think for your reason, Willow comes back and they set up Willow Stat again.
For like the umpteenth time.
Yeah, maybe. I do love the idea of Emanata because she's been outstanding for them. When she gets the match, she makes the most of it.
Yeah, but I don't. they haven't pushed her much beyond the Ring of Honor stuff. Like, she's very much like a Red Velvet, I feel.
A lot of L's.
Like, really good in-ring stuff and really good in Ring of Honor, but doesn't get brought up or mentioned or noticed or presented the same way on Dynamite.
Right, for sure. But Bradley, the giver of gifts, our leading gift giver out there, gifting a Wrestling for Life Network membership. Shout out Bradley for Saturday's 10-hour stream for both sides, showing up and showing out. Bradley, we appreciate it as always, sir. Follows it up with a $5 super chat for the channel, not the two Looney Tunes that decided to climb the Empire. The big news today. 2 people climbed the Empire State Building like they were King Kong, and he proposed. She said yes.
This is just how you know there is so much chaotic news in the U.S. I didn't know about this till I saw Bradley's comment about this, and then I had to look it up.
Yeah, no, it's been on my feed today. I was like, hey, look at this shit. I'm like,
look at these crazy Americans climbing buildings.
Right? He had to be pretty confident she'd say yes. Like, what would happen? Like, will you marry me?
Was that what it was? Was it a proposal? I thought it had been like one of those of like,
I heard
peace, love, war. Like, I heard it was a Hendrix quote.
It was. He proposed. She said yes. And then it was a really beautiful quote. I can't say it verbatim right now, but it was like, basically, life without love is nothing kind of sentiment. If anyone knows what the actual quote is, by all means, let us know. So it was like, but you had to know she was going to say yes. Well, like, would she say no? You push her off? What happened?
Is that like the most wrestling fan kind of fucking thing, though? I'll tie it back into that because it's just so over the top. Like, bro, nobody cares. No one can read that from down here. Nobody gives a shit.
Well, that's crazy. Danny, Disability Pride Month. Shout out, Danny, and anyone dealing with disability. I can relate. And yeah, we got a month. Let's go.
Right.
Clay Lewis, what's up? Let's go. Sean Reeder, welcome back. Let's go. Let's go. Crazy day in sports. We'll get back to that because we're running short on time, but it's been insane. It's been an insane off season. I'm just going to say that.
Right.
Ken, and by elegance, better get some ring gear. Yeah, let's go. EY out. We'll talk about that coming up. That's crazy news. We were talking about it being a lifer.
Yeah, job for life.
Sunday, we were talking about it. Oh, this guy's never leaving. Bye.
It's one of those you just never thought it would happen. I can't keep going into it because we'll talk all night about it. Yeah.
Garrett, Bonkers, Jason, we got you. Almighty Pop, C. Monet, M. Roos, what is up? The Moose is in the hoose. Sean Reed, Curmudgeon's back with us. 1,000 years. C. Money, let's go. How are you doing, buddy? Guardian, Jake, the OTC. Brandon's in the house. Happy Canada Day. Love it. Hello, nurse. Vance back with us. Love seeing it. Brandon got you. Zach again. Let's go. Let's go. Just Joe. How are ya? AR1. Always a pleasure. Lazy booking on a Wednesday. What are the odds? Yeah, no shit. I'm hoping. That's why I'm pitching this, is that we get rid of everyone else.
But how do you know?
The violence warning, Nick.
I'm getting the end of Big Bang, so I'll catch up with you.
Right, Eric, Paul, I see you. We are about to get the start of the show. You can dial in with us as we figure out where each other are. As let me know when you get the crowd, like the opening shot.
Fair enough. Nair, you push her off. This is Sparta.
Yeah, will you marry me? No.
Yeah, but see, Almighty Pop out there, Nick, I live 35 minutes from the city and didn't even hear about that. Right. This is how nuts it is in America. That doesn't even touch the radar.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Lorre Productions is what I got.
Okay. You know, it's funny. One of the things that's coming out of the World Cup is
overhead shot of Justin Roberts in the ring.
There we go. So I got the San Diego CA.
Pan through the crowd, showing the crowd now.
You got the upper third?
Oh, yeah. San Diego Vejas Arena. Okay. I think I said that maybe kind of right.
All right, we're going to pick, let's see, folks, make sure we're
They're showing the commentary desk right now.
Commentary
the commentary team.
You might just have to.
I'm not touching nothing because we're about as close as we're going to get.
Yeah, we'll see, but we're good. We're good. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy news, but I know a lot of the tourists have gone to the States for the World Cup and such. And I mean, from outside looking in, we get a lot of like bad news about you guys. But some people are saying, you know, it's not that bad. People are really
That's been the biggest thing that has come out of this, I feel, is everybody showing up there and they're like,
Yeah.
not as bad of
Yeah.
the amount of people that are trying American food and realizing like actual American hospitality is, hey, I see Windsor's cleaned herself up.
But now Will Ospreay might need to borrow that towel.
Hey, can I borrow a towel? Can I borrow a towel?
Hey, love, can I get that towel back, please?
Yeah. So we're getting Moxley and Ospreay celebrating after Forbidden Door.
And Moxley's here to ruin it all. Here I am to ruin the day.
I bet you thought this song was about you, don't you? Don't you? Moxley's made this about Moxley.
That's what it is. And I know how this goes, bro. I mean, Moxley's going to be the nice guy and they're all buddy-buddy, but it's so fragmented. I mean, there's a story here to be told. I just feel like they're not telling it well, but they think they're telling it well, which is unfortunate. But Moxley's going to turn eventually, and that's where it becomes the Moxley-Ospreay world title battle.
Is John Moxley the Tommy Wiseau of pro wrestling? I did not hit her. I did not.
Right. But Will's covered in blood. Moxley's got a black eye. It's a very soft opening, folks.
It's showing the brotherhood. You don't get it. They love each other, bro.
Don't open the show with this. There's no energy to it. The live audience right now is standing there waiting for something to happen, and we're watching a screen together. It's not a great way to start the show. Something you taped on Sunday is not a great way to start your show. I'm sorry.
They had it out on Twitter, or at least Ospreay put it out, of him being the kid from Essex and everything, of how much this means to him and everything. You could have started the show off with that.
Yes.
Of, hey, folks, here's a replay from Forbidden Door where Will Ospreay punched his ticket to All In. He's got the shot, the potential to win the world title, which will be on the line tonight at All In Wembley. Sell us into that. Sell us into what's going to be happening.
WWE starting shows with Oba, with Roman.
He's a patched-in member. He's going to be a patched-in member.
Riding through this world.
Oh, no.
Son of a bitch. But yeah, I mean, it's slow. And Moxley's talking in that lower register. It's not, like, can we all agree, even if you like Moxley, this is not where it should be?
That was fucking cringe. You're a patched-in member to the Death Riders now. You're official like a referee whistle. You're gonna ride with me as Kenny. So we went from the devil
let's drag this
with an angel on his shoulder.
Was Kenny just standing there ignorantly listening
the whole time? Just, I'm gonna let you finish.
Nobody even looked
I'm gonna let you finish. But Kenny Omega's about to cut the best promo of Dynamite tonight.
Right, you're standing at work having a convo, and one of another coworker walks about 10 feet away. Don't you go like, "Hey, Ken"?
No, like, but it's a little kid out there like, "Mom, quit talking." Well, you're waiting for the adults to quit having the conversation so you can have the conversation.
It's just silly shit, folks. It's not like make or break.
MJF?
We're not a lot more people.
Well, we were going to get into this at some point. It seems much as you and I'm the Scarf Karen member, expect that they're going to go MJF, Andrade, and then after Briscoe, and then they're going to go to Ospreay. There's a contingent that still thinks we're going to get MJF Omega at Redemption, and that we're going to get Omega versus Ospreay at All In. Sorry,
maybe, but here's something that's been thrown out there, and it wasn't my original thought. But somebody I did see post this, and I thought, maybe triple threat. Kenny, Omega, MJF. Kenny, Omega. Kenny, Will, and MJF.
I mean, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. That's kind of all of my favorites all in one match, so I can't hate it.
Can we all agree this is a very slow, monotonous Degrassi Junior High way to start this show?
Yeah. Well, and I love this, though, from Air One. Ospreay is officially a Dipset member. Dipset.
Oh, shit. That just made me.
Boy.
Kanye just got his chain. Let's go.
Yeah. And we're going right into the world title right now, which is weird because you had MJF walking off with the belt. right as he's about to go. Like, it's a weird continuity thing. McAvoy and Stewart, these timelines are confusing.
Right? It's just, would you not be better served by opening this show with Mark Briscoe's music? You can do that segment later.
Oh, absolutely. You could have done, at least show us why this match is happening. They didn't tell us why this match is happening. They didn't show anything as to where Briscoe won a title shot.
And I'm not saying don't do the scene, but later in the show, you have Excalibur, Sockface go, hey, we're going to go back to Forbidden Door. There was an interaction between the champ, because we're assuming MJF wins here. Now we can start telling the next story with that segment later in the show. And now it was bad in addition to being in the wrong spot. But if you're going to, why start the show with the melodrama? It's not the right energy.
Well, you called it Degrassi. It was like a goddamn Dare episode out there of I'm offering you the drugs, kid, of the Death Riders. And then Kenny's showing up. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
It's like,
and then MJF, you're all fucking nerds. Bye.
Right? It's like some family got together and wanted to film their own version of Sons. Like, what are we doing?
Fanfiction Sons.
Here comes MJF.
I call Opie. You can be Clay. I'm Opie.
Facts. All right, MJF. I will put a poll up, folks. We take a prediction for every single match, and we take a rating out of 10 at the end of the night. So stick around. We want to know how the fans out there feel about the shows, good, bad, or indifferent.
And I think you clearly can tell who I'm going for with this one. And how fitting that the Devil's out here making people on like the hottest day wear scarves, with him challenging, with him defending the world title.
It is cooking. But we got a midday thunderstorm. That was interesting.
That's fun when you're having barbecues.
Right? But I'm a little worried about like power situation going into tonight, but it's back to being just sunny and fucking hot.
Spaz, the tweets are killing me. I hated it. But like UFC does it. I don't mind it. I don't even notice it half the time. Like the tweets in the corner on AEW to where they're like,
I don't.
This show's so great.
To me, that's in the category that I put the speed title of like, it doesn't kill the show. It's just there. Like, I mean,
they're just doing us with the live chat, essentially.
Right. I think a lot of people don't believe, like, it's just bogus bot accounts that are fucking being posted, though. Where's my tweets about AEW Dynamite?
Expose the truth, Tony. Release the real tweets.
Right. AEW or US soccer game. Now, I do have the soccer game at 0-0, 9 minutes in.
Is this why you started your show with the world title? We've done this dance before with the NBA championship with the Knicks and Spurs.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming they're opening the show with it so they can sell us on this could go an hour.
Do we want to see it go an hour?
That's what I'm wondering.
This match before. Does anyone truly, honestly believe in their heart of hearts that Mark Briscoe is walking away?
I said 0%.
I'm out here terrified of the potential that they do it as reactionary, or they just love to. Everybody gets a feel good moment.
Then what? Like, then do you do like Mark Briscoe versus Ospreay in Montreal?
Do you think that they think it's better to keep people guessing going into All In than we all know it's going to be MJF versus Ospreay? So we're just playing bounce around, keep away.
I think they do that with a lot of their storytelling. The setup's really obvious. The tournament bracket's really obvious. We know where we're going. I would argue that AEW is one of the most predictable wrestling companies out there. And yeah, sometimes they'll like bounce on the way to where they're going, but we all see through it. Like, they're trying to head fake, but we're not biting. We're not biting.
Yeah, they're just doing this shit. They keep doing this shit. They're like your little kid trying to do a magic trick. See, I made a ball disappear. No,
only I had the basketball.
Look at you. I made you a cupcake. Right. It's just a plastic lemonade. Yeah, okay, cool.
Eric Young got released by TNA. That's all we've heard reported. I know nothing more. That TNA has decided it was TNA's decision, as far as I know. And they said
biting. We're biting. We've got a biter.
We got a biter.
Are we like in simpatico out here? Because I got MJF strutting around right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
now
MJF limping a little. Now we do know he apparently had issues with that knee. That thigh is bandaged up.
Well, and also you've got Redemption July. You've got Grand Slam Mexico, which is where everyone seems to fantasy book into. Oh, we're clawing already. So Briscoe's already got a bleeder and a biter.
We got
in the first 2 minutes of this match.
We got a bleeder, folks.
I didn't even know you had that on standby.
I didn't until I did.
I did things.
All right. I have a few of you, but I got to refresh them and get some of our. I want to find the coronary clip. Do you have the coronary clip anywhere? I can't find the coronary.
I might
clip.
have to see. I'd have to go through my files, go through the videos, and see if I might have
so many files. I cannot track it down. Yeah, you guys could only imagine the data I'm blowing.
Pause on every bit of whatever statement you just said. But if anyone has the clip, we're inside jokes now out here. We're going back into the annals of history. Pause again.
Right.
Of where I was spazzing out on stream saying, I'm not going to have a king coronary.
It was a fun night.
Yeah, that was what I was doing my best goddamn Jim Cornette out here. As Briscoe's Kung Fu.
Oh, yeah.
But so we've got Redemption in the end of July. We've got Grand Slam Mexico at the start of August, where everybody seems to be fantasy halfway booking of Andrade versus MJF, potentially without the title even.
That's why you would do Andrade in Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think they're not going to do a world title then. MJF's banged up right now. And especially if you're going to have him versus Ospreay at the end of the month, why are you going to have him have a match at the start of the month? I get work every date, bro, but I don't know, bro.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. We don't want to see the world champion every single week, every single show, on every single golf course. Like, again, the champion used to be a special attraction. Throwing them out there against every Tom, Dick, and Harry in your company, pause, but it doesn't make sense. It devalues the title.
And I'll give you one if they could still do a Kenny MJF and do an Andrade MJF, but MJF's winning through.
Mm-hmm.
Headbutt. I think we just set up Andrade and MJF in the cage with MJF and Don Callis on a t-shirt out there. So I think that story's right there. That's a lot more closer than Kenny versus MJF. Unless tonight's little Degrassi segment was trying to set that up.
I think it might have been a little. It's, again, I mean, a weird way to start the show. It does offer some questions, but, dude, we're seeing Roman and Seth come nose to nose, and you can't tell me MJF, Ospreay, Kenny, and that little Moxley in the corridor feel big like that.
No, but they're doing oh, you don't know where we could go versus they're going to tell you. They're telling you down the road already what they're going to do.
Yeah.
They think they're a fucking genius in their own mind.
That's the thing, is they're
running away from the obvious story to think that they're confusing us when they're going to fuck up doing the obvious story.
Oh, let's go to the outside.
We got a chair flying in, so is this no DQ?
No, it's totally Q.
Well, you're QT.
I don't even know what that means. MDP in the house. Sami Zayn's biggest fan. Show no Sammy on X. That's so good.
Right.
I don't think he's talking to me anymore.
So good. So good. Oh, Kung Fu Briscoe over the top.
Oh.
And he's gushing already.
Gushing.
Gushing.
That was cold. Now, how MJF brushed him off, they're going to make Kenny turn heel. Why would he turn heel, though, if he's going after MJF?
Well, he's saying hopefully.
Oh, the other way around. Almighty.
No. Well, Almighty's hoping for a Kenny heel turn. I don't think they're going to do that anyway, anyhow.
Kenny would have to beat up Ospreay, and even then, though, like he's mad at Ospreay for hanging out with Moxley.
They're going to do the double turn.
Right.
Moxley's going to be babyface. Kenny's going to turn heel. Could you see Moxley Osprey or sorry, Moxley Omega? Sorry, I'm wrong. Omega versus Moxley at All In.
Omega versus yeah, we could.
If they've been battling out over, I know what's best for Will Ospreay. No, I know what's best for Will Ospreay.
Yeah, I mean potentially.
Oh, table spot. No,
MJF's on the table. MJF's off the table.
Oh, on
he got Briscoe. Oh, throws him onto the apron by the throat. Briscoe down, bleeding profusely.
Crimson Mask, I believe, is the term. I don't know if I have to pay JR,
right?
$1 for saying that, but yeah.
Crimson and clovers.
I would have never gotten there in a million years. Good on you. As MJF doing the heel thing in 2026 and putting the table away and go hot dogging and grandstanding.
Right. Grandmother bleeding again. Cover your eyes, says Nair. Welcome back, Rants. How you doing? Buckets opening match. Let's go. Copyright that, Nick.
Well, I think he was saying that, or it was because I was saying I was doing Cornette. So pause.
Right.
That's copyright. But is there something to what you said of that? They're starting there. I'm in picture. We've already done. I don't know how much they attribute to the match versus the opening promo or the video package, but this is already 20 minutes into the show. Is this going to go a good 30, 45?
I think so. And then, it's a wicked show because they did a 50-minute title match, which, I mean, if it's good, it's good. I mean, I'll give them credit there. And like Rand says, I mean, Ospreay, MJF, and Moxley are the three biggest names in the company. If that's not considered big, what is? And I completely agree. This is the conundrum they're in. If those are your top guys, it feels like where you're at, small venues, small indie-minded kind of thing, that feels like the ceiling. If you present these three guys bigger, better, grandiose, put more thought, don't be lazy into the booking, it would be better and they would feel bigger. But those are the three biggest guys in the company, Nick, and it felt Bush League.
Well, you present them as stars when I'm going to say a lot of names, and I don't mean to offend or go like I'm acting like I don't like any of these wrestlers, but when Ospreay's losing to Mark Davis, when MJF's losing to Kevin Knight and Darby after coming off of 2 successful title defenses and everything like that, when you're presenting your stars not as stars, then when they're presented as just another guy, then it's hard to get them. It's a lot easier to keep somebody hot than once they're cooled to bring them back up.
Yep. 528 likes. Holy shit. Is that normal? Is that right? What the fuck?
I got rope-a-dope Briscoe.
Hit that like button. Okay. Yeah, hit the button, folks. Keep it going. Don't forget those little reaction buttons.
Well, we got that 57 right now. Let's see if we can match that likes and just add an extra digit on the top of that and everything with that. Add extra at the back end.
Have you heard that Eric Young asked for it? I haven't
heard that, but we've also been live since everything. Since we went live, everything that I've seen is we're pulling back the padding. Again, this isn't a no DQ match. Now, to the normal wrestling fandom mind, this is about to be a disqualification, which, if you're the guy challenging for the fucking belt, is goddamn stupid.
Yeah, but it won't be a DQ. They're not going to DQ.
Well, no, but he counters it, so that fair enough, they don't actually hit the move, but still, the fucking ref should be like, wow. Oh, Max doing something and breaking up a count. When have you seen that? It's been a minute. The last time that happened, Jay White was wrestling.
They broke a 10 count. Wait, now can we time out? I think I pulled this up 3 times, and I don't remember reading it. I don't know if you read it. I do want to make sure we read it.
You read it.
Spaz with 5 bones in the bucket. Big love to KJ and my fellow Canucks. Happy Canada Day. And since I don't hate the U.S. like people tell me to, happy incoming 4th of July, Nick and all. Thanks, all the Yanks. Yankers.
Crank Yankers.
But yeah, no, happy Canada Day, happy 4th of July. And I don't care what people think or feel. The world needs love, people. I'll take this
Which is what I think the World Cup's kind of brought everybody together and realized, hey, it's all the political fucks that are the issue here. It's all the assholes at the top that are the problem. We're all pretty cool when we hang out.
You know, I mean, wrestling always kind of mimics the political landscape, and I feel like it's almost mirroring each other as far as we have these shows. We watch all these wrestling shows, Nick, and they're not so bad. And then the internet just makes you think it's horrible. It's the worst thing ever. I feel like maybe globally we're doing that quite a bit.
So what you're saying is we're the World Cup of wrestling channels.
We are the people united.
I call Lionel Messi. Lionel. Fucking
all night long.
No.
And both men on the apron, folks. We got a good match to kick this one off.
But we had the spot on the barricade or on the exposed concrete on the outside, and we're still going through. But again, no disqualification. We had at least they broke up the count so they get a pass for it. Is that one of those they did one smart wrestling thing, so they got a buffer for like 2 minutes?
Well, it's funny because it's the old like every single match commentary goes, the referee using leeway here for a championship match. Bro, follow the rules.
Mark Briscoe breaks it up.
Oh, there you go.
Breaks it up. I've spoken Mark Briscoe right there.
But the problem is they've been out there for 8 minutes, and every once in a while, one of them breaks the count.
At least they acknowledge it. That's better than what they normally do.
That's true. Can we get like the ref one of those like fucking dial thingies, or like 1, 2 with the beads on it? 1, 3.
Just wait for Mike Chioda. An abacus. An abacus is the term you were looking for.
That's what I was looking for.
Wesley's saying, why isn't this the main event? Oh, dropped hold in the chair.
I think they do. I think they, I mean, you could be right about the American game, but the American game's on right now anyway. So nobody's like, well, I'm only going to watch the second half. So I think they do it.
Yes, it's America. Yes, it's America. Yeah.
True. Fair enough. I do think part of it is selling us on the idea that the match could be 60 minutes, which you could still sell us on that if you started the match at 9:30.
Oh! Kung Fu Cold Cut!
Hiya! Chop to the throat on the run-in. Briscoe on the barricade now.
Rolling blockbuster out there.
So here's the other side of this that's a little interesting. Already better than the pay-per-view match.
By far. Fucking far.
This would have been the best
match.
No
orange slice break. No Leo Rush in a bag. No random pyrotechnics.
This would have been the best match on Forbidden Door, bro.
You can't do this, though, and then have Osprey and Swerve do the exact same thing at the same damn time.
Briscoe's got this
looks
dangerous. Froggy ball through the table.
Are they going to have him fucking win? Are they going to have him win?
No, they're not. 0%.
If they do, you can have this stream back again. I'll be gone. I won't be here anymore. I'm done. I give up on Wednesdays.
So funny. I'm here. I'm gone. You're going to give me a name, Simpson.
I'll be out, bitch. Foot on the ropes.
Foot on the ropes. Great match. I mean, I'm enjoying it. Shocked that we're getting bleeding and blood and guts.
I'm so far outside of Degrassi that we got the cutaway. I didn't know they had an extended cut in between that and Big Bang. But this has been a solid Dynamite to kick off, following up for hey, fuck it. Let it be one match. You pitched it being one goddamn match.
Yep, I said it. Let him go 55. Let him go 55. Have a classic.
I'm all for it. One of the best wrestlers. Fucking deliver. We don't do, the other company doesn't do WWE titles on weekly television. We're going to do it, and we're going to knock it down.
Right? I think so. And then you let the women go for 40 minutes. You let Leo Rush main event, and we go home.
Leo Rush in the main event is...
It's a title match, bro.
And this one, if they give me everything else before that, you can have that. That's the cherry on top. That's the fucking blowing out the candle.
Right. And I think everyone out there who can hear our voice right now, I think it's fair assessment and critique to say, if this show opened with Pyro, welcome to Dynamite, and right into get the fuck out.
Finlay's gonna. I am terrified.
He's not going to do it, bro.
Jay Triller. You want to say that again?
There's no way.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
There's no way.
I don't know. We said this with Darby, and Darby had a fucking 3-month reign.
This match really reminds everybody. Mark Briscoe's damn great and
fucking good. He's way better than the conglomeration.
He's Moxley. Fuck Moxley. Give Mark Briscoe Moxley's TV time.
Please.
Half of it.
We he'd double your return on investment if you gave him half the fucking TV time.
Briscoe's
maybe not so many promos, but I get you.
Right. But we know what Briscoe can do. And
fuck.
Oh my God.
Top rope, set up coffin.
Nick?
I'm scared. I'm terrified.
Just quick dap.
Dap.
Hashtag dap.
Briscoe.
All this panic
about to
at the
eat
Briscoe.
Hit seeker, shoulder barge.
Sup, buddy?
Goes through. Teabag pin. 1, 2. Oh, every pin now. Honestly, I'm scared because it's
right.
You expect this would have been 20-minute squash, or well, not squash, but 20-minute okay match. MJF wins clearly, and we move on to the Moxley segment.
Oh, what
Heat Seeker!
Yo, Heat Seeker.
1, 2, 3.
2, 3.
Oh.
MJF retains. 25 solid, bro.
Good match. Really good. Better, like you said, would have been easily in contention for best match on Forbidden Door.
It would have been
better than the cage match.
I think it was definitely better than the cage match, because cage match was, I like the cage match, but this is a much better wrestling match. 25 solid. They didn't overstay their welcome. They didn't push past that, go an extra 10 minutes, go an extra 15. 25 solid. I thought the match was good, big spots, and MJF's your champion. Now, bye-bye, Mark. Thank you for coming. Thank you for filling a pay-per-view for us, and we're on to the next.
But who's next? Is it Omega?
I think it's Andrade.
Is it Andrade?
Yeah, I think they'll do Andrade at
Mexico. You think they do Grand Slam? So then what do you do at Redemption?
Kenny. Andrade rematch? Andrade wins in Mexico. And
mine still in my head is
MJF with the ring lays out Briscoe. Insult to injury. You son of a bitch.
As he looks straight down the pipe of the camera.
Someone's coming. Maybe not.
Sorry. Nope. He looks straight down the pipe. Oh, he's going to attack the fucking ring crew now. Get away from my belt, but he looks straight down the pipe of the camera. I'm the best professional wrestler in the world. That white trash hick should have never been in the ring with me.
It's good shit, man. It's good shit. If you were a fan of pro wrestling, this kid does it. And I know I give Nick shit about him, but this kid does it. He really, he's setting it up again. But this is all setting up for somebody. I think if someone comes out, they should have done it when he was on the turnbuckle. It was perfect. There you go.
Penny.
Where were you 11 minutes ago, bro?
He was in the cup chair like he was during the fucking promo between Moxley and Ospreay.
Look, the logo right behind MJF's head. Kenny, MJF, Revolution.
They'll revolve at Redemption.
Redemption. Hey! 1-0 US of A.
Hey, what do you say?
I'm not sure. They're uncertain right now, but it looks like it might have been offside.
So okay, I'll say this because I've even been, again, much like the Oba Brock stuff and everything with SummerSlam. I've been trying to pretty much plan out or predict where they're going with everything with MJF. I don't hate an idea of Omega versus MJF at Redemption, especially if MJF wins. I don't like this whole idea. Go ahead.
He asked for a match tonight.
What?
Kenny said tonight? MJF's going to say F no.
He's going to point at the goddamn sign behind him, say, I'll fight you there because Kenny Omega, Canada. See, that's the thing is everybody was already jumping to this because Kenny Canada. Not because of anything AEW did. They jumped because of Kenny Canada.
Yeah, and then it becomes predictable booking. If the whole fan base can call out what's going to happen, that's predictable booking.
I mean, I was wrong, but I was close.
What's that?
I said I was wrong, but I was close.
Well, I think they're going to do it. I think you were right, no?
No, because I said it was going to be Andrade versus MJF at Redemption because they had just been building that.
They'll throw in Andrade on the way there, bro.
No, he'll be at Grand Slam in Mexico. He'll be on the last pit stop. So I was close, but not quite. Was I closest to the pin? I don't know, but
might be. But I mean, ultimately, again, this whole like everybody gets a title shot or a big win in their hometown or on their birthday. I listen. A big chunk of the fan base.
So you want a match for the Triple B?
Kenny, by God, Omega. Is that a?
But MJF already beat Kenny for it.
No.
Oh, I just turned around and saw the big ass Redemption sign behind me. I think I found a place where we could have this match.
Big Hebrew
right behind me. On one condition, what next week?
We're going to get Kenny MJF next week.
What the fuck? If I don't have an answer by the end of the night.
I thought he was asking for an exploding ring match. I'm like, not again.
Never again. Never do that. Next week, beach break. Oh, the same stipulation. If I beat you, you can never challenge for the world title ever again.
I don't absolutely hate the idea that the heel going around collecting title shots. I kind of don't hate it. Like if all
I'm a reaper for souls out here.
Kind of right. But they're gonna do it next week, Nick. Next week. So Redemption's still up in the air.
So then we're just if they do
speech break.
If they still do MJF versus Omega and then do Andrade versus MJF at Redemption, they're fucking fast tracking through everything.
What are we doing? Where like
or no, do you have him? Even is it for the belt or is it for a shot at the belt?
No, it's for the belt next week.
So because even then you can't have Kenny win it, and then you face him at Redemption. Yeah. So you book yourself. Yeah. This is a get you fucking mind can freak to yourself. Bro. Christopher goddamn Angel. Tony Khan is Chris Angel of fucking booking. He's just mind freaking himself into fucking backdoor situations that don't pay off in anything. So you're telling me after everything we just had, we had a whole Death's Door circular spherical cage match out there for Mark Briscoe to get a world title shot and everything. MJF wins that. Kenny, based off of one interaction that we hadn't seen till tonight when they showed it from Sunday. Yeah. That was just literally passing
Omega's winning. Omega's winning next week.
Oh, no.
Omega's going to go into Montreal the champion. Now, you might, by the name of it, MJF might want some redemption. And
fuck off.
Maybe this is how we get to the triple threat side of things. Because then Will Ospreay has to fight Omega because Omega. I mean,
so you do what? You do MJF versus Andrade for a shot at the belt? After that's the whole fucking thing has been, I want my goddamn title shot. That's why he got pissed off with Callis of I should be going after my title shot. Trolling this man, but how do you know? But how do you know? But how do you know?
He's gonna lose. It's probably gonna be it's gonna be Andrade's fault.
It's Chris Farley out there. I have this role and I pet him and I stroke him and then I fucking hit him. Like, you have it right there, right in front of you. And you just decide I'm too smart. Everybody thinks it.
It's so
but
messy.
I know it.
It's so messy. And for all the people out there, and I see the guys jumping online and they hate, the Fed, the blah, blah, blah. You watch, like, again, last night was very clear. This guy's going to fight this guy. This girl's going to fight this girl. This guy's going to fight that guy. We get it. It's clear. It's simple. Here we go. Strap in, strap on, A to B. Like, the fucking, like, the twists and turns. It shoots and ladders. That's what it feels like. Booking shoots and ladders. I'm back down.
Yeah, but you have not. What do you gain from Kenny beating MJF? On the second week, the random can fall out from Forbidden Door. The second week out of Forbidden Door at Beach Break, Beach Break. Kenny Omega becomes your new world champion because he can't compete for the title. Like, what do you gain from any of that? You've just forced yourself into your own situation. You didn't have to get there. You didn't have to do any of that. You just chose to do it.
Again, what if the feeling?
I'm kicking my own ass.
What if the feeling with some groups in AEW that Kenny and Ospreay's the better match, the bigger match?
I don't give a shit. They're wrong.
You
could do what you did of just do the triple threat. You don't do the fucking triple threat. You don't get to the triple threat doing it this way.
Does it not devalue MJF and the belt as we keep going? I'm just winding this guy out. It's so good. Let's go. What else are they fucking up, Nick?
This is supposed to be Wednesday night to rants with KJ out here, and I'm the one out here percolating and perpetuating.
I mean, we do know how you feel about MJF.
Because
now look, okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuning in, we thank you. We got MJF just beats Briscoe. He's going to fight Kenny. So you did an opening scene from Forbidden Door where they all chatted about the belt and the situation. Then you went to the match. Then you did a post-match thing. Kenny comes out. You do promos. Then you go to a backstage segment with MJF. Who's formatting the show? Who's organizing this in the first place? Is that not fucking a mess? And then literally, I was right. Almost, 40 minutes of MJF to open the show tonight. Almost the whole first hour. But why would you do...
But so the only fucking MJF and Omega interaction that we have had to lead to this title shot,
okay,
outside that he'd already beaten him for it, is now Ospreay's fucking here. So now
Ospreay's here again. Such a revolving door situation.
You have it all right there. Why are you just you're fucking your own shit up?
I feel like
you're taking your own ass. You booked yourself into situations that you didn't have to. No one said you had to have King Omega put out have it be a thing where he even challenges MJF on a Tuesday or Wednesday right now and everything. You could have saved all this. You have till August. You need to focus on King All In, and you're worried about next week.
Well, here's the thing, Nick. And I mean, ultimately, we knew like the Mark Briscoe stuff almost becomes a waste of time because we did all this. We had a big giant cage match for the guy to get a match.
We had a great match. We had a great match. That doesn't mean dick. That doesn't mean fuck all right now anymore. We had a great match just for shits and giggles, for shoots and ladders.
Right.
Tony
Schiavone. So we go from an interview to an interview. I thought the other company was one that puts holes in things and spends too much time fucking around.
Too much backstage segments, too many video packages. Well, they don't do commercials. They just have the matches to go during the commercials.
The belt is gorgeous. Andrade! It would be hilarious if he comes out and calls out MJF.
I swear to fuck, he probably will. He's gonna have he had the fuck MJF and fuck Don Callis shirt, which good on AEW for doing the halfway editing and the blurring. I would sell that shirt like that, because I bet you so many people would buy that.
Oh yeah,
he's the guy that you could be making a baby face. Like Will Ospreay. Kenny's had his shot. He lost his shot. We had Devil versus God.
Right.
And the Devil won this time.
Right. MJF is trying to shoehorn all of his opponents out of the equation. Yeah, one by one. I like that part. I'll compliment that part. I like that.
That bendejo to MJF. I know that.
So now you're going to let a heel come out and talk shit about MJF, who's right here, right now. We know he's here.
Peaky Andrade.
Yes.
Nick is selling the pain more than a few wrestlers who don't know how to. I got facials for days. Pause. That was a terrible thing to say. I should have never said that. Strike that from the record, Your Honor.
Right. Play Nick a lullaby.
Someone's getting real low, big boy.
How you know?
Get jumped by the Calluses. Oh, he's got to go through. What are the fucking circus performers?
Well, you knew they were going to beat him up for fucking leaving.
Yeah, but Brian Cage looks like that. I lift triangular weights.
Right.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
That's the only thing that's brought me any joy so far.
That's
fucking 43 minutes.
You light up every time.
Stream. I've just been in pain. I asked for this pain, by the way. I asked to be here.
Right. I think this whole show, and yeah, I'm just saying the whole show overall is just put together so poorly. And now we're getting Brian Cage flexing.
Hey, but we have confirmed that Kevin Knight is he's alive and okay. He's bandaged, but he's alive and okay.
Right. Oh, okay. Nice finisher. So Andrade's dead.
So Andrade is going to face what? Brian Cage at Redemption.
Yeah.
And then after we get the Kenny Omega MJF situation, we're going to get, I swear to fuck, if we get MJF versus Grande, not for the title at Grand Slam, what is it going to be? They get a shot into the title match between Ospreay and Omega?
Well, it looks like we're going to get Andrade and Cage, like you said.
Yeah, the Fiend Wolverine.
The Fiend Wolverine.
He's wearing the Fiend pants with the fucking Wolverine haircut. Right.
It's obvious who is booking the show, and he's the king of mental gymnastics himself.
Vince Russo.
I mean, we're an hour
guessing.
Almost.
Sorry.
Right? I think you locked up. Or did...
Oh, no. Did you hear me? I guessed Vince Russo for... It's obvious who's booking this show.
Right. Well, yeah, we would assume. Maybe. So, yeah, the Callis family comes out, stands tall. I mean, we get a really good match, a 25-minute match. Outside of that match, this show's been a shit show. It's been a dumpster fire.
It's been confusing. I wouldn't say it's been exactly a dumpster fire. It's just been mind games of it's made no sense. It's been Jim Carrey and Liar Liar. What are you doing? I'm kicking my own ass. You booked yourself in your own situations.
Right. 1-0 USA, by the way.
Hey, what do you say?
Big one. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Nikki is on one tonight because the Yankees can't win in extra innings as of late. But listen, we clearly loves MJF.
And the Yankees.
Well, that's just unfortunate.
Well, no. I got called a Yank earlier, didn't I? Pause.
Right.
Trust me, I live in New England around Massholes and Red Sox fans.
Good to see Nick rant set of KJ this time. It's weird. There was 2 sentences smashed together, maybe.
No, I think he's saying that I'm the one ranting instead of you. We switched places here.
It's good. Well, I mean,
no, it's not good. My doctor tells me it's not good. The missus tells me it's not good.
I would love to see Andrade win the international title, but he keeps calling out MJF. He's been rubbing so what? Where does that go right now?
Where it should have gone to King Redemption because that's the biggest thing you've been selling us on Andrade trolling MJF, wanting a world title shot ever since Andrade lost the match to Darby that gave Darby the world title match. They've been teasing it all to where this man sat there and said, to hell with the Don Callis family. Like in the middle of the cage match, the reason MJF lost, the pen is blue. The pen is blue.
Right. No, I didn't mean to cut you off with my.
No, you're good, but no, it's they've been building up Andrade and MJF. Of that's been the story. We literally just had that paid off, or at least solidified as much as we can at Forbidden Door, and instead we're shanking it. We're putting that on the back burner. We're deferring the opening kickoff out here to the second half. We've got to get through Kenny Omega versus MJF, which I'm not completely gangbanging on the match because I like the match on paper, just because I want to. They're two of my favorites. But Andrade versus MJF's the story. We're deferring the second half because Canada.
I guess so.
Because it's really everybody in their hometown. We get Canada.
Dude, if Kenny beats him on Beach Break,
Kenny in Canada, and we get Andrade in Mexico.
Like I said, 0% chance Briscoe was going to get a W. Now Kenny, I'm like 70% chance Kenny's winning.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, I'm like negative 20% chance he's.
No, I mean, are you nervous? Like they're actually gonna do this? They're gonna why pop that belt off him? He's the best.
They're gonna fuck it up even more. Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. I'm nervous that they're gonna continue to fuck it up.
Right? Oh, so we got Monet.
This is sad that Mercedes Monet on some fucking yacht that I wish someone would Spartan kick her ass off of is the thing that I've enjoyed the most so far, just because it's not dealing with the world title and pissing me off right now.
Right. I enjoy a while since Nick hasn't ranted and choose a KJ. There you go. It's nice. This variety is the spice of life.
And KJ's just glad he gets to sit back and rest, kick his feet up on Canada Day.
Right. So she's smiling. She happy.
I think you were going to tap at some point, but we're getting to Kevin Knight and Leo. So we're going to save
we're going to do this next?
The survival to the end.
We're going to main event the survival.
The survival is going to main.
Oh, just
because we're going to be surviving to the main.
That do you think Forbidden Door on Sunday? It was good, Nathan. I mean, not great, but it was good.
7-8 in between in that pocket.
Yeah.
I can't remember what ratings we gave it.
Right. Oh, here comes Creepy Leo and his precious.
It's starting to grow. I'm feeling infected by this whole thing. It's starting to grow on me. Pause. Yeah.
Blackheart.
I know
Leo
it's not
Rush.
Danhausen, but it's the closest equivalent of it's kind of goofy. Go ahead.
I had no idea Leo Rush was part of the Hart lineage. So that's news. That's good news. The Blackheart.
He's a Blackheart like Owen Hart. He's carrying on. He should have won the Owen. He's the one truly carrying on the Blackheart.
Right. All right. I'll burb. I'll be right back.
There you go.
I'll bounce.
A
Leo
bouncy?
Rush.
He's probably popped up. Does everybody else see that, or is that just me? I've been on here on a couple streams. But we're getting Leo taking on Kevin Knight, folks. Let me know who you got for this match. And I get that they're nowhere near the same in popularity or anything like that. But it's kind of made Goofy okay. It's one of those that with other certain things that other people complain about in other companies and everything, it kind of makes their point null and void because the same thing happens just in a different way. But also, let's not forget, Leo Rush is actually really fucking talented in the ring. And he did, I would say, a less comical version of the Blackheart gimmick before on the Indies, before he was signed with AEW, when he was between WWE and AEW. So if there's a guy who probably next to Danhausen that knows that like what he's doing with the gimmick that he wants to do, this is the guy. Is Kevin Knight going to trust the backpack again? So the backpack, which I still don't even get why that did a thing during the cage match. Can shut up. So Lio Rush's titles in the backpack, small package. But yeah, we get spooters during Danhausen matches, but it's okay when Kevin Knight does it in the co-main event. I'm here for Lio Rush. Man, he grew on me like a fungus. Yeah, fungus among us. Well, it's so funny to even see that Shotzi Blackheart. Ha 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 ha. You get it? Did the whole like counter Blackheart to him and everything. I think, and it was it a GCW show? Was it a Ring of House of Glory show? But I know it was on a recent independent show. I saw the clips going on. There's two of them of the Blackheart v Blackheart out there. But it works, and Lio is good. Like Leo's always been like held in a regard as a talented wrestler. It's been at times the personality, the gimmicks, that very much he wants to do what he wants to do, which sometimes it pays off, and this is a platform that this could pay off. But yeah, Kevin Knight confiding with Don Callis out here. Nick, why do you like MJF so much? Michael, fantastic question. As I forgot, I still had the fucking scarf on. Oh, backhand spring, legs to Kevin Knight from Leo. I like MJF because he reminds me so much Tope Leo. He doesn't remind me of a Tope Leo. This man hits just that one pose and he's sold. But he goes back to and harkens back to the old school, more wrestling heels and everything. Like he, especially when he first started off, what was essentially doing the AEW equivalent of the Tribal Chief, not in that not that the character was the same or anything, but it's even he was the top heel, he was the best promo out there. He's really good at what the fuck he does. He's really good in ring, respectfully. For everybody that says that Roman's, 3 moves of doom and all that, which he really ain't. But MJF can go in the ring and could get a fucking side headlock takeover because he can talk your ass into the arena. He is one of the best guys in pro wrestling on the microphone as a character, and he doesn't break character for the most part of it. And they made it such an integral part of like he still acts that way when you're going to see him at a meet and greet, when he's on an interview and everything. Like you fully get that and perceive that that's Max, that's him. He feels so genuine and authentic in what he is. Like he knows what that is, what he is, what that persona is and everything. That it was especially really refreshing to see when he first started off, when AEW first kind of kicked off and everything. That was my first real exposure to him, and then found the back catalogs. Yeah, trust me, you asked me why I'm opining over one of my favorite wrestlers. Get ready for me to can opine and praise this man. But to me, it's really, he's just so genuine into, like, he's an actual, you feel authentic with it. That's what we try and be, and I've always tried to be, of this is me. This isn't, I'm really this mad. Whether it's on stream or off stream, trust me, I even told the missus before I went live tonight and everything, if Mark Briscoe wins, it might be a quick stream for me. I'll be out. I'm over it. I'm full, like, feeling authentic is a lost art, just not even in wrestling, just in fucking society. So it's really cool to see somebody that fully, like, you really feel like they're them and they're fucking good with it. They're cool with it. It's honestly, it's the closest to how, as much as people may not like him, of CM Punk is. regardless of whatever you think about him, that's him. And it's really cool to see. So that's why. That's my long diatribe as why I like Maxwell. Nickonomics guest cameo on the rants with KJ Knight. Yeah, out here. 531 and counting. Let's see if we can get 531 and counting watching along with us out here. Be a friend, tell a friend, spread that good gospel, smear that good gospel of wrestling out there across the interwebs, across the social media platforms and everything. We got the Twitters, the Instagrams, the merch stores, the TikToks, the Twitches. We got everything out there. As Tilt a World backbreaker on the Leo, as Kevin's still selling it of this man got exploded and sent through 4 tables and is fine in 2 days or a couple days time to defend the title. Jacob Fatu over MJF. In a battle of authenticity, fair enough. I could maybe see that. You might have a case. I'd argue with that. I'd go with that. Cool. I mean, I think he's very much triple OG. There's a reason he wears a lot of red. I'll say that. I'm not saying nothing, but Kevin got caught up, hung up. But I think, again, authenticity is a lost trait. And it's really cool to see it, my opinion. Blackheart firing back. If AEW was so bad, why are we here? I don't think it's so bad. This has been a solid match. Like, honestly, MJF versus Briscoe was a solid match. It's honestly everything, the creative around the matches is the issue. That's where they may, like, a Sicko fan might be fully fine with saying it's where the best wrestle. They have really good wrestling matches at times, but it's everything that surrounds it might be sus. Like, I can have a good burger, but if the bun's moldy, then we got to talk about it. Jack Doyle out here, into the ring post. We got that one. Kevin Knight off the top. Leo Rush is a trip and a half. Yeah, but he's solid. Nice submission hold. Corey, because you have to see it to believe it. What? Nathan, what was your reaction when Brock Lesnar made a Hell in a Cell match at SummerSlam? I think you can go and see it, but I'm surprised they went Hell in a Cell. I thought for the longest time, again, they were going to do double duty. Pause. I think that's interesting. Just that Oba's saying, no, the titles always be there. I get that that's been a divisive statement, but I think that, he's not wrong. I bet you if Oba beats Brock, we have the potential for the greatest resume built up in a single year, I think, in recent memory in pro wrestling. With Oba Femi, as Kevin Knight gets the 1, 2, 3. Hashtag double duties. Hashtag Modi Buns. Ronan's 2-0. Trying to see if there's anybody that I missed. Of Nathan Mako, I'm looking forward to SummerSlam in August. Absolutely. Make sure you hit that bell notification. So we're live for all that SummerSlam action out there. The biggest party of the summer, even though it's kind of technically at the start of fall, because it's the end of summer, but I digress. But no, of SummerSlam, I'm excited for. I'm interested by Redemption. I'm glad that Tony actually moved it up an hour. Oh, Darby's about to come out here, so we're going to get Kevin Knight versus Darby at Redemption for the TNT title. Darby ain't going to go long without a title. Head on fire. As recently married Darby out there with his dad taking chops, his mom putting them through thumbtacks at the ceremony. But newlywed Darby Allin out here. I'm excited for Redemption. Like, they moved it up an hour or so to where 0 Hour starts at 6 now, and the main show starts at 7. And surprisingly, all the AEW fans that said shut up don't care that it goes too long, suddenly really praised and were really excited that Tony moved it up. Everybody's really happy about that, but you can just watch it in parts. Darby. Lady B, I'm trying to get to you. Swimming upstream. Did I miss Ambrose Elite Wrestling? You missed the patching in. You missed the swearing in ceremony. You missed, graduation for Will Ospreay. He's official now, like a referee whistle. He's a member of Dipset. He's a member of Dark State and the Death Riders. As Callis talking to Darby now. Should AEW have an actual authority figure? I know every now and then, depending on the situation, depending on the match, they will have Tony Khan. I just got word, and they'll do almost the anonymous GM of Tony Schiavone. Just got word from backstage. But could a Mick Foley, could a Daniel Bryan, could a Nigel, could anybody be an actual authority figure that you feel has some bit of fucking control as to what's happening here? Not everybody's making their matches on the fly. I get that the authority figure is a bit of a trope in wrestling, but I think it's been done well recently by other people. It's also been not done well recently by other people, but I think they might need it to give a backbone, a foundation, I think, for the stream of consciousness that is Dynamites and Collisions. I got a family behind me, Darby. Don Callis equals Tiger King. I'm never going to... That's him starting the Callis family. I'm never going to financially recover from this. Jason, what did MDB? Callis, the zesty poodle trainer. He does look like he'd be in there was a movie that was all about dog training and everything. That was a fucking hell.
Best in Show?
Come in on that. Thank you. There you go. I was gonna remember Jason Biggs' dad from American Pie and say that was
Eugene Levy?
Yeah. The bushy
Caterpillar eyes
and everything.
Those eyebrows.
The street sweepers. But
the show sucks. So yeah. I like Darby and Kevin Knight one-on-one. I like that rivalry. It's perfect for Darby. It's perfect for Kevin. He's a baby face. Don Callis, again, the minute we were done with all the MJF stuff, more Don Callis. A lot of Don Callis. Oh, shit.
I was trying to say something nice.
Whoa. Jericho with a garbage can.
Ciampa through chairs and hitting him with...
This is better for
Jericho.
Jericho.
It's during the middle of the day. I get there in California or whatever, but isn't that goddamn bright out there still? It's 9 o'clock over here. I get the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, but holy shit.
Darby Allin threatening to blow up Kevin Knight over and over again. Yeah, I don't know if in this day and age and in this climate, backpack bombs are a good way to go. I think the YouTube's going to be mad I even said that.
Well, should they have... I was trying to say, should AEW have some semblance of an authority figure?
I've been saying it for months.
That Tony gets the voiceover every now and then. We're going in the truck.
But see, I'm going to be honest. This is better for Jericho. Be the old grip, like crabby, like grinder guy. You're the wrestler.
Now security shows up and holds off the guy who got attacked.
Give me the gun club. Yeah, where's the gun club? I'm with Boston. Can we get some guns up here?
I am not gang. I do not bang. I want the bang gang out. But do they need an authority? Do they need somebody that has some sort of can at least feel like they're guiding this stream of consciousness that is a pro wrestling show? There is no formatting anymore. It's just a stream of fucking consciousness, I feel.
No, I mean, I really have been saying for a long time, there's options. You got options for guys that could do it. I mean, anybody would help. Just be a voice to offer some professionalism, to offer some calm, but it doesn't exist.
Right. And well, I think you're about to offer some calm as I try and go and find my calm here real quick.
There you go.
Woosah.
Hey, where Carol Baskins solve problems. As up next, Osprey and Moxley against Blake Christian and Shoddy. Since TK loves ECW so much, put Jerry Lynn, Brian, Daniel Bryan would work. Mick Foley could have. I know Mick Foley said he didn't want to do something like that. But yeah, just a voice of kind of somebody to set the tone, somebody to set matches. The wrestlers, kind of the inmates running the asylum. I know they don't want to do it because they don't want to be like the WWE. I get it, but every wrestling company, it's not just about the WWE. Forget them. An authority figure kind of matters, and they can be subtle, right? They could be, they don't have to be in the forefront. They don't have to be involved in storylines, but just the voice of the company. And TK isn't it. He's not strong enough. He's not believable enough. He's not convincing enough. You had William Regal once upon a time. He would have been great. But even with like doing pre-tapes and using your cell phone to do like little videos that you could put out that other guys do, that Tony Khan does it. But if you had the GM doing that, hey, on Dynamite this week, it helps just lend a necessary voice to all of it. I think it would help. Don Callis is living up to Cyrus. Yeah, they love him. They love him. They book him a lot. There's some other talent I wish got some of the airtime they did. Rants, geez, all the money TK has in AEW can't get production down right. So sloppy. LOL. Show how many times are they going to cut off mid promo and play their music mid promo? This is one of the things, and I know one of our buddies in the chat kind of chuckled about it, but the formatting of the show, the production of the show, your world champions and the main card, the main event guys don't feel like main event guys. They feel like, they're hanging out in the hallway, and you're doing these slow, boring, poorly taped segments. You want to feel big league. You want to talk about being big league. You want to compete. You got to make the show feel better. You got to make your stars feel like stars. You got to move the needle. You got to make something out of what you have. If you truly believe that your roster, like MJF says it all the time, look at our roster. Doesn't matter how good your roster is if most of the good talent is sitting on the bench. And that even if you are using your good talent, production, gaffes and oversights and mistakes and filming them in stairwells and doing these offshoot mid-card things, it all hurts. It all prevents the company from leveling up. And we've watched it since, 2024, level down? Brandon Cutler, a blast from the past. As we go to another backstage segment, the Bucks and Kenny are having an argument. Does anyone care to see Darby win that title? Because he's going to. Well, the other caveat with this, and I almost wonder, I feel like they're teasing Speedball being mad at Knight, but I almost wonder if they turn turn Speedball. Like Knight fights Darby, Speedball helps Knight. I could see that being the case. We're back to Degrassi Junior High. Shout out to Renee. Renee's looking awesome. That's the positive of this segment. So a lot of these like side segments tonight that haven't really hit for me. I don't mind Darby versus Kevin Knight, though. I will say that, Boston. I think I'm pretty okay with Darby, Kevin Knight going one-on-one. Darby isn't like a mid-card guy. I don't think he should have ever had the world title. To me, Kevin Knight, Speedball, Darby, There's a handful of others that kind of make the TNT division a little more exciting if it's kind of booked well. Power Drill. I like Jericho. Nathan, you're not going to like some of the things I say about Jericho. But I will say, having fist fights and having brawls and that kind of vibe, fighting a guy like Ciampa makes Chris Jericho better. Unless Jericho's plan, I mean, I would really like to see Ciampa go over. But here comes Will Ospreay. I did not have this match advertised, folks. Maybe they came up with it earlier. But Ospreay and Moxley are going to take on Chocolate Swirl. Is that what they are? Crazy old guy Jericho, right? Be that guy. Be the old guy that's holding the young talent down. Be who you really are. Sell us on who you really are. It works. Collision, that's going against... Yeah, so tomorrow night, the boys will be here for TNA. They're going to keep an eye on Collision as well. I don't know how much. That will depend on Collision, but they'll try and keep an eye on Collision going head-to-head with TNA tomorrow. Except, correct me if I'm wrong, Damien, they do go on an hour earlier. Yeah, 8 p.m. Thank you, sir. Persephone. Right now, I got picture-in-picture going back to Forbidden Door. Ospreay beating Swerve in a great match. I mean, not going to lie, I enjoyed Darby's Open Challenge while champion, and it gave us some bangers. Kevin Knight not doing a lot. Kevin Knight being in the Callis family made no sense. It didn't need to happen. It wasn't like he had a long run as a babyface and it stopped getting over. But yeah, Kevin Knight can have good matches though. And yeah, Darby gave us some bangers. I don't mind Darby making the mid-card title mean more. Chris Statlander. So Moxie's going to be outside, right? We've seen 6 segments of him with him inside. Oh, no, he's not. Proving me wrong. I need KJ's answer. To what? Nick will keep his eye on Collision. I'm not watching the company that makes excuse to run on the same night as TNA Raggedy Heifers. I like it. Let's go. I like it. Y'all know damn well, Anthony. Yeah, facts. There you go. I mean, almost confirmed immediately. Oh, but Boston's like, no. Sorry, bud. There you go. Anthony just threw you under the bus. Oops. Tony Khan saw all my comments about Don Gallagher's family not having any brothers, and he wanted to shut me up. What are we? We are an hour and 15 minutes into the show already. Again, good match. Mark Briscoe and MJF had a good match. A lot of side stuff that hasn't hit very well for me. Feels sloppy, feels Bush League, feels amateur, feels low budget, which is crazy because you got a billionaire running around. But we got Marina, we got Moxley. It's been a minute since we've had some action. Leo Rush and Kevin Knight, not bad. Wasn't, I won't remember it in 2 months, but pretty good match. I didn't hate it. Leo Rush, I mean, Nick's talking about, oh, look how great Leo is. And Leo's I'm going to have to ask him when he comes back. Like, no Wendy Chu, but Leo Rush is okay. Come on. I'll take Choo Choo any day. What are we doing? But the guy, like Danhausen, we're not watching Danhausen go out and lose matches. If Danhausen gets a match, it's a silly match, and he gets the W. And it makes sense, and he's still popular. Leo Rush, outside of winning the Ring of Honor TV title on a show that nobody watched, he loses. Every time we see him on Dynamite, he loses. Moxley is corny, dude, trying to be cool. Facts. Moxley is that guy that, flunked a couple grades, and he's like the old guy in high school, that fucking just thinks he's the baddest guy on the planet. Just an absolute dick, but he's not. He's the first guy to cry if you said boo to him. He's a fraud. He's a fake. I didn't put a poll up, so I'm going to do that real quick. But we don't even really need a poll for this match, right? As right now we're showing off how good Blake and Lee are, making us wonder where have they been. Why wouldn't you book them against an actual tag team? That's a novel idea. There you go. Anthony speaking the truth. There you go. There you go. He was only half untrue. The swirl in long run can be very good. Yeah, like so for the wrestling fans out there, the AEW fans especially, wouldn't it be better if you booked the swirl against another tag team, highlight both them, let us see, kind of, hype up your tag team division. As Ospreay takes out the swirl. Yeah, I'm not putting a poll up. That's silly.
Speaking of silly or swirl, or at least the first guy who might cry, like you were talking about. But is this the most WWE AEW show that we've seen? It's a lot of backstage segments. It's a lot of promos. It's a lot of other shit than wrestling.
That's a very valid point. I mean, in the sense of there has been a lot of the extra stuff.
For wanting to be the alternative, you're starting to seem like your competitor.
But you're doing it poorly. That's the
right.
That's
well,
the problem,
imitation
though.
is the form of flattery. I think we've learned that firsthand. But yeah.
Facts on that. Fellas, question for you. Why are we getting a Hell in a Cell match at SummerSlam between Brock and Lesnar, and Obafemi is going after WWE champion since he won? Well, I mean, the Hell in a Cell thing is warranted because of this rivalry. Him choosing to do that at SummerSlam, it's because Oba says what Oba wants to do, and you go tell him no.
We argued about this last night about the whole, he won the King of the Ring, the world title shots there. Heyman really sold it on Pierce. You're an idiot if you don't book this match. You think about how good you'll look to the higher ups if you book this match. And as soon as Oba said the world title will always be there, which that's a confidence level of a fucking king, my guy, I'll get back there whenever I choose to. I think we kind of both came to the conclusion that we could see the biggest and best resume build going into from WrestleMania to WrestleMania this year.
Oh, 100%. As I am in picture. But yeah, you can definitely build that up. And again, I had less problem with it than some people did. I think overall, one way or the other, Oba's on a tear. And maybe it's just a way to slow down the moment. Like, just keep Roman away from him a little bit longer.
If he goes at Roman and he loses, and then what?
That's a good question. Or he goes at him and wins, and then what? So maybe we just stretch this out and put some hurdles in his way, just to save some time. Because I think if you go Oba Roman, you got to go all the way. You got to round third. You can't stop up.
Are we trying to delay greatness?
We might be trying to preserve some shine, for somebody.
Keep the trophy polished before he raises it.
Yeah, maybe. The Swirl is a great team. They're my favorite team on Ring of Honor besides the current champs. Should be a good match. So here's my question, Nick. Ospreay Moxley unadvertised match against the Swirl. Would this not be better if it was the Swirl versus an actual tag team to maybe hype up your tag team division?
They're a great team. Almighty said they're good team. They're so great. They won so many matches, but we're going to do this bigly. This should truly be, after everything we saw to start the show with Moxley and Ospreay, who are supposed to be two of your top stars, this shouldn't be nothing but a 5-minute squash. This should be, Bob's your uncle, we're done out here. This is going to be a competitive, good, I say good. It'll be a competitive match. But that's the issue. I'm fine if you want to have them take on whoever on a collision and you start to build up your tag team division. But this match here, doesn't fit, and it shouldn't be as competitive as it's going to be because Swerve or because Ospreay and Moxley are top guys. This goes back to present your stars as stars.
Yeah, and you got like the Blake and Lee out here hitting all these like big baby face moves, and the crowd's popping, and they're up against Moxley and Ospreay, supposed to be the biggest baby faces in the company. It's a little confusing.
I'm more excited to see Jay Lethal, Black Machismo, who's going to be taking on Big Trouble Ben Bishop here. But yeah, I'm more excited to see we're going to get Jay White after this, which that should be
this match after the main event, after the world title match, has kind of been okie dokie.
But again, we've had good matches, and they moved quickly on to backstage segments and promos and we had a good match to start off the show. Quickly forgotten, quickly moved past.
And on to the next.
Yeah, on to the next one. On to the next one.
Yeah, Swerve Rascals, Grizzled Young Vets. Where the fuck is Private Party? Like there is so many potential.
Private Party's injured. Private Party's injured.
Again?
Yep.
Retire.
Both of them. Both of them. Moran slamming around Jay Lethal.
Oh, Lethal gets chalked.
Are you excited for Redemption, Brody King versus Marina Shafir?
Yeah, right?
Well, they were out there barking at each other the other night, right?
Right? Shit. Shafir could tear up the women's division if they just give her some love.
No, she lost to Harley Supergirl
Cameron. Sorry, I got Moxley selling that hot tag. Broke me.
Is it interesting, though, that as we're getting the Shield reunion, the Shield feud of Seth versus Roman, of hi, brother, of Dean Ambrose, John Moxley is the Voldemort of the Shield, of he who shall not be named. Right. They will do everything they can to get around mentioning Moxley.
Right, I'm with Rance. Oba and Brock do what they want, and when Kaiju say we're going to fight, here we go.
You go to which one are you going to say you can't do that to? Oba Femi or Brock Lesnar? Choose your fighter.
Yeah, you do it. Back elbow, big clothesline, back elbow. I don't even like the way Moxley runs.
Clothesline, back elbow, feeds into Moxley.
Okay.
Ox cutter, because he saw him coming. Pause.
Oh! I came to the conclusion that
Death Rider into the fucking Hidden Blade. Yo, this is all about Moxley. They're a fucking fantastic tag team. Your new tag team champions at Wembley, John Moxley and Will Ospreay. They're filling in the ladder match. Right? You thought the world title match. They meant the ladder match.
Right. I mean, again, and Moxley didn't have to sell anything. He didn't try to sell anything. Him going for that hot tag was hilarious.
Oh, but he's got the patch on, so official.
So bad. It's official.
They emphasize the patch.
Right? Oba's going after Sammy. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
I mean, if that man shows up and, the lights turn green, run, bitch, run.
All right. Who's jumping through their ass to make explanations of? I don't think they are. I think they covered it very nicely. I'm bum covered.
Fair enough. I didn't fully read the comment by the time you got to covering your bum, so I'll back down the hatches.
There you go. Never give up. If Butthole can survive a shitty environment, so can you. It's inspirational, Frankie.
Right.
So Moxley leaves, Ospreay stays.
Mox spray.
Yeah, like Mox spray.
Folks, we've got the pre-med, which is the cure for a big Nick. We've got Mox spray, which is the raid to a KJ White out there.
Tonight.
Mox spray.
Right.
Yeah, You're telling me you couldn't see John Moxley and Will Ospreay versus Cope and Christian?
World
Tag Team
titles?
I
would rather you do that and stay the hell away from the world title.
No, they have to do the world title. But this goes to, again,
Gross.
make your stars feel like stars. Who
Yeah, and they
tonight
don't.
has felt like a star?
Yeah. Like, I don't get why they can't put up a backdrop like New Japan or WWE and not look like they're just in fucking hallways. Am I just being? Is that
We're
am
in
I
the
being
medical
nitpicky?
facility just cause.
Right? Like, am I being nitpicky that this show looks bushly?
That's
But
my job. So see, we've switched places.
Right.
You're nitpicky, and I'm ranty.
Right? NWO was created to take over wrestling. DX was formed to buck the system and fight WCW. Evolution was formed to bring in the future. The Shield was created to protect CM Punk, but they the greatest. Why would that?
Yeah, because they were brought in to not be all that and became all that. They achieved well beyond. They outkicked their coverage of. Think about it. Look at out of the three of them, how many world championships have they won? You've got multiple, damn near at this point, Grand Slam champions. You've got multiple promotional world champions between that. That's the perfect fucking trio. That's Piper. That's Pippen, Jordan, and Rodman.
There you go. As we
I'll let you split who they are.
Great teams. We got the Bang Bang Gang back together. They look good. Jay White looks, I mean, like we said, it's been just over a year since we've seen them. And this whole faction has had issues with injuries and things not going well. Moxley is John Bender, 100%. Moxley thinks he's better than Roman and Seth. He does. And people online will tell you that's facts. It hurts my brain.
Is that worse than me saying the Shield's the best faction of all time?
Yes.
Fair.
How did Private Party get hurt on the bench? Question of the night. I like that one.
I swear to God, I've seen it going around. I think were they on like some Ring of Honor shows? But either way, as far as I know, they're both, again, on the bench. They went from the bench to the trainer's office.
Right. 459 days, bro. 459 days. 600 minutes.
Prison sentence.
Right? It's a year in the life.
Right. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year?
It's so funny. You were like, all right, moving on. Wait a minute.
There's lazy Susan, okay? I didn't get you were singing third verse, second verse out there. I'm all first verse. I'm all first verse.
Right. Nice catch. What's good? Ross and Fam. So first off, I certainly hope MJF is losing the title to face Mick Foley at All In.
Fuck off. No, he said his rematch is Darby, which, yay, can they both blow up? At this point, can they just both blow up and we're just fucking done with all of this? And into a canyon. I never even
thought of that, Devin. I didn't even... they can't seriously be considering doing a Foley match.
Mick Foley's out there said one more time. He's named his dream opponent, and we thought about it. Remember with Double or Nothing, to where MJF's giving him the whoa, and we thought we were seeing MJF hitting bumps out there, or Mick Foley.
Great little fiery promo, and the crowd's up, guns up, they're happy.
But now who's he go against? So, I mean, obviously you get him versus a David Finlay, but who let the dogs out? Who?
That's good, man.
This is the best thing Ace Austin's done in AEW. He's just a background ancillary player.
This is the best thing that's happened on this show tonight, maybe, outside of the title match.
Oh, no, for sure.
I'm actually enjoying this. I'm smiling. It's taking my attention away from like just chatting. Like, I'm actually into this.
Folks, the show started at an hour and a half. I don't know what happened with it of the U.S. game and everything. They got all wonky. They went on that time delay.
Oh,
fair enough. I thought were you popping for me or Boston of catching on with the joke?
I think
Measure yeah.
Yeah, it's still 1-0 the U.S. 65th minute.
Fair enough. We kicked the ball so well. We're so good. We always win so many world championships in football. Why wouldn't we win it in the other football?
Right. Paul killed me. I thought this was going to go. It was going in a good direction. The crowd cares so much. They decided to stay quiet.
Austin Theory.
Why is he catching strays right now?
Because the crowd was so excited, they were silent.
But they're cheering for Jay. Where are we going with this? Don't make it long. Get in and out. Stick and move.
Thank you, Jay. The man's been gone for a year plus time out here. Well, and you were talking about other tag teams that could be used and should be used. The Gun Club, at one point, was one of the best tag teams. They're one of the best prospects, and you got them sitting on the bench.
Belts.
Give now, belts. Do it. Listen to me.
Thank every wrestling god for Jay White's return. Such a breath. Yeah, it feels new. He's one of the few guys, and because he was gone so long, Nick, this is what I'm saying about Moxley and some of the others. Go away.
Yeah, then you gotta breathe. Then you gotta like this.
Right.
Well, you and because you know how good Jay White is. Like, Jay White's a guy that if he wasn't coming off of an over year-long delay, could instantly jump into give me an MJF Jay White match and tell me that ain't gonna fucking steal a show.
Kill. If he's cutting promos like this, it's gonna kill.
The Switchblade is back, bitch.
Switchblade era. Let's fucking do it though. Don't book it and make the words match the actions.
You gotta live up to the follow. You gotta follow through on your words now.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have a Britt Baker comes back and she has 3 matches and she's gone again.
Right. This is everything John Moxley wants to be because he's legitimately cool. Moxley's trying so hard to be this cool faction leader guy.
I wish I could be cool like Jay White. Maybe if I moved to New Zealand. Hey, Renee, how about a cola?
Who let the dogs out? Who? Well, you know.
Yeah, but it's also one of those, how fitting is it? And WWE's been a victim of this. Hey, Shane Taylor Promotions, how we doing? Hey, look, another cool tag team, another cool group that could be better used. That's better than the fucking Death Riders. Holy shit. It's almost like if you open the fucking pantry, you realize what you actually have.
They're challenging Switchblade. Pourquoi?
Blah.
So we're getting Shane Taylor Productions against the Bang Bang Gang 3-on-3. Why? And why didn't they come out on stage and ask them?
Well, because they're fighting over firearms. Blah versus gang gang. Bang bang. I am not gang gang. I do not gang bang.
Clack. The crowd.
I fit a jail.
My ears work. TBS title.
So we're ending with the can fitness survival, whatever the fuck it's called, survival of the fittest.
There you go. Okay. The fit.
You said that's like a proud parent, a proud teacher moment. You got there, yay! Stay in the line, Bart.
All right, I don't know if they're going to explain the official rules of the survival of the fittest shindig here, but Statlanders first.
Are we going to get survival of the thickest out here? Are we going to start off with Stat versus Sheeta?
Probably. Absolute fire, Boston.
Mackie.
Moss cool as fuck. You stop it. Don't lower your standards because you're mad about Sammy. You're better than that, MDB. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Right.
Jay White was sounding a little bit like Conor McGregor at points in that promo. The charisma, the ferocity, he is on point. I'm so happy about this. It's big. Now it's up to Tony. Tony's got some embers. He needs to harness it and make a fire, not Moon.
Well, word of the night, ferocity. Vocab word of the night, as Harley Sower, we're all coming on to get along.
Harley wins.
Again, we've talked about this of whether it's just they've done too much backstage promos and everything else, whether they need an authority figure, production of pacing or whatever. This all feels like it's been just so chaotic in a conscious stream of thought. There's no structure to anything of that. A lot of this has needed an actual format, it feels.
So all the ladies are coming out right now. Persephone. How does this? So is it just a 6-lady elimination match?
I believe so. They've only done the survival of the fittest twice now. Remember. They did it with the Ring of Honor title.
I thought perhaps it was like a gauntlet match.
That's what I thought too.
From East Africa, Queen Aminata. AEW production is dog shit. That was rough to listen to because the crowd sounded like shit. It's a good point.
Yeah, but as we're saying, Jay White was solid. Again, if they structure that out a bit better and everything, and that was, say, earlier on in the evening when we've been kind of middling through a lot of stuff, and you trim some other stuff down. There's there's a backbone here. There's something there. They just keep trying to can't hit it for whatever reason.
Right now, folks,
sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the follow-up to a Forbidden Door, how do you feel so far?
Boring. It's underachieved. Again, it's not organized. Everyone's going to lean on the fact that the match was really good. Now, this match hopefully is really good too, and we can talk more about it. I thought they opened the show wrong. I thought a lot of the filler stuff, it didn't hit. Jay White brings up the mark. Jay White was one of the better parts of Dynamite tonight. Fiery, believable, a grown man who wants to dominate. Beautiful. Beautiful. Not, why are you being friends with Moxley? I don't think I like that. No, I'm here to fuck shit up. I want to fucking kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm almost all out of bubblegum. That's what Jay White just did. And it was such a good level of energy. I need more of that from this show.
Yums. Yum, yum.
Yeah, this is the Yum Yum Bowl.
And we're off. Just put your votes in the chat, folks. Who are you taking? I can't put a poll on this one. Too many people.
Yeah, pick your favorite Yum.
Right.
Because it's interesting to see because this also feels like it's going to end up going back to Willow. So it's now, I'm almost looking at this of who I think wins this and faces Willow.
Yeah, a little bit. And even talking about this kind of feels the same way I just felt about Shane Taylor production. You bring back the Bang Bang Gang and they feel really cool and they're going to go fight a fucking Ring of Honor group. You instantly devalue your stars.
You put some respect on the Shane Taylor promotion.
They're fucking jobbers, bro.
They were out there. They beat the Death Riders out there. They were laying waste to them and everything.
Did they've been
out there. No, they didn't. But
it's not good.
I think it's still Tony realizing he has extra shit in the cabinets. And again, who was it that we were talking? Oh, with Mark Briscoe. If you split up some of the TV time you gave to Moxley and to the Death Rider stuff and all of that, and distribute it more towards the Mark Briscoe, towards the Shane Taylor promotions, dare I say even with Jay White and the Bang Bang Gang or anything, or what have you, you disperse a little bit more of the TV time to everybody else. Yeah. And then you have a better product. You have a better show. You have a better paced show.
For sure. Harley and Persephone working pretty good together right now. They've cleared out the ring. Here comes Queen Aminata back in. But,
Right.
you know, you kind of got to beat each other at some point, guys. But, well, that was a weird move. But, hey.
Well, this is imitation, elimination.
Yes, it's last woman standing. This is going to go forever. Right. We're at 9:41.
This is going to end the show. This is your main event.
Right. What in the fake EO is this?
Oh, no.
Did watch ECW One Night Stand 2006 today on Netflix. It's a good watch.
Harley's out.
Nathan. Bye, Harley.
Is it a transgression on Canada Day? The only Canadians out the first?
Right.
Or is that just a pun intended out there of, you know, the Canadian out on the first?
Is Harley Australian?
Isn't she Canadian?
I don't know that she's Canadian. You might be right.
No,
I don't think she is.
Fact checkers. If she's actually Canadian, I'm gonna laugh. If I'm wrong, fuck it. I'm normally wrong, so fuck it.
I don't think she's Canadian though. You might be right. I'd be shocked. I thought she was like a Kiwi or like a you know.
No. Oh, can you say that? Can you say that? That's how I felt with saying the term Canuck.
Well, Canuck's allowed.
I don't know. I'm not part of that group. Harley's Australian as hell. Fair enough. All right, I'm wrong.
I thought so. I knew she was from
I was giving her to you. She was part of the trade compensation for taking Brock Lesnar.
Right. There you go. 6-woman, 1 title. Who becomes victorious?
Everybody, she's Australian. Shut up.
You had Chad's like, wait a minute. I thought she was Australian. Made me doubt it.
It's just so funny. It was there, and then just bang, bang, bang. I'm just getting hit in the freaking shots.
What was I going to say? So we have a hot, popular talent that just came back, like Jay White, and you stick him with Shane Taylor. Who's going to care? I know. Gray, porridge, middle. You turn everything good into mud.
Who's going to care? This guy. Gray Porridge Mud is the Death Riders. I'm excited to see what they do. Of Shane Taylor, Jay White, I'll be a sicko. You can call me a sicko, and I'll be fine with that.
No way. They're so like, again, you want Jay to come back and battle. He got a whole promo about the dogs. Who let the dogs out? And talked about what dicks they were.
Whoa.
Just focus on that. That feels big league. No, we're going to go fight Ring of Honor guys in a trios match. Stupid.
Did I hear you say bigly?
Maybe. I don't know.
No, well, I thought that's where they were going to go. I thought you were going to get that tie-in that, you know, well, we got a bit of a bullet history between us. But I guess not. I'm not as offended by everything else that they've offended me with. So my rage meter's burnt out here. I can't be mad at this because I was so mad before.
Right. But I don't know much about saxophone. Persephone first. Nikki Blackheart would have me sounding like Booker the King Lawler. Oh, Lord. Let's go. I love it.
Yum.
Shuck it, duck it, quack, quack.
There you go.
But so right now, Statlander and I'm going to keep freaking forgetting her name.
Good night, Grandpa. Nah, you're killing me.
Yeah, so Maki, Maki, and Statlander can wailing away, or they were wailing away. But
yeah, I agree with MDB. If I was Jay White and Shane was like, "We're gonna fight," you're like, "Go away, fuck off." Don't you have some offs to fuck? Why are you here?
No, what are you, Dwayne? Off is the direction you can.
Right.
My stream just started going 30 frames a second. That just went in the most like slow motion ever. Oh yeah, no, yeah, accents. Who knows them?
Right.
Oh, I'm frozen and buffering. So yay,
Oh, shit.
yay!
I got Maki and Sheeta in the ring.
I got the
Shinobi Sheeta
Thickaroo Sheeta
and Maki. Looks like Wendy Chu's on. I said it before.
Which, by the way, Leo Rush is better than Wendy Chu and better than Wendy Chu could ever be and will ever be.
He's a better wrestler, bro. How is Leo Rush the thing that's getting over with you? You're souring on Danhausen. You don't like anything spooky. You didn't even like Dark State. Now
I don't know why I like the things I just do. I like what I like, and I am what I am, and that's all that I am, and I'm Popeye the fucking Sailor Man.
Toot toot.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, roll up. Get out of the way, Aubrey. Oh, there he goes, Maki.
1, 2. She's out. Thickaroo with the elimination. So we're down to Aminata, Persephone, Stat, and Sheeta.
Yeah, we are. Harley Cameron is Australian. We got that. We established that. Maki.
I suck at geography.
Canada, Colombia.
They're close enough. They're close, right? You just went around the world the wrong way.
Right. Persephone.
Why have we not done that before? Oh, that's so good. Persephone.
Next week on Beach Break, Kyle Fletcher taking on Takeshita
for the title.
So
we're going to get that match and MJF versus Kenny Omega for the world title. And if Kenny Omega loses, he can never challenge for the world title again. I'd like to officially announce that I will be here next week on stream.
Fuck. Chunky Io Sky is bothering me. Well, she's out.
Whoa. Hold on. The disrespect in that statement.
Big knee. Aminata sells it hard. Fellas,
I got the knee now.
You thinking Wembley will be better than SummerSlam? 2 matches will be good as World Heavyweight Championship and Hell in a Cell. Right now, both, I'd say SummerSlam's got a head start, looking good. All in, up in the air.
We still have up in the air because I just saw it in the lower third there of Kenny Omega will announce his decision tonight.
Why isn't the decision automatically yes?
No, because he can't. You got to put all of that on the line.
You got to think about it. So what?
As Persephone eliminates Aminata and hits her with the L.
If Stat and Persephone, the final 2, I think. Maybe.
Thickaroo.
Oh, I forgot about Hickory Sticka. I don't even know what type of match I'm watching, but nice to have some Yum Yums on the show. I mean, again, Wednesdays is the lowest Yum Yums per capita, but doing not too bad tonight with 6 all-in-one match.
I'll give them 1 women's match, but it'll be the longest women's match.
Right. Is the Becky Lynch versus Ref Jess thing dead or on the back burner? I don't know. It feels like back burner at the moment. I don't know. I don't know if I'd say it's dead, but Becky's been a little quiet.
I don't think it should be a focus or anything. Like it can be a thing, but I don't think it needs to be prominent or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, even with Becky, who's she challenging now? So, I mean, it is more of, is Becky's whole situation cold after she challenged AJ? Yep.
I mean, Becky, she kind of did a little bit here and there, but yeah, I think she's in a cooling down period.
Oh, no, they had the soul. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, Nick voice. Nick, you want to do it in your voice?
Soundboard of just voice acting now, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that's the earlier sample that we recorded in the booth.
Right. Beach break with no babes. Jesus, Jim, put your shirt on. You're scaring all the chicks away. So dumb.
I don't even have a counter.
Hangman Page never won a title again. Repeated, nobody is mad. Yeah, is anyone out there like, oh man, I miss Adam Page?
I've been seeing a
have
few
you?
people of
We hang in
there is
different circles.
no, it's not All In with no Hangman. And does Hangman show up in cost MJF
Fatal
at some
four-way.
point in time? Well, guess who used to be a tag team partner of Kenny Omega, of one Kenneth Omega? Like
Yeah.
a rhinestone cowboy.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, maybe it's a fatal four-way at All In. You just throw everybody in there.
Fucking a title eliminator. We'll have a survival of the fittest to see who can be the fittest amongst the mittest to be the world title.
Right. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Antigua, Aruba, St. Lucia, and Cuba, Grenada, El Salvador, too. Yes!
Puerto Rico. Yeah.
That's jokes.
Well, and there's so many. There's even the state capitals of,
Yeah.
Montpelier, Texas, and Austin, then a quick jump to Montpelier, which is up in Vermont. Yeah.
Right. We are back to the action. Persephone and Stat in the ring. I think Sheeta's down in a heap of stickers.
Well, the fitness quota has fucking raised in this match. Aubrey's just out here hoping that fitness is, can transmitted.
Is that like Nydia? Are we talking about Nydia?
Huh?
Jamie Noble's girlfriend that won that Tough Enough.
Oh, no. Yeah. Yo. I knew exactly where you were there, like where you were. And I'm like, how did we get there? So that's how you know we're actual, like OG, triple OG, initiated wrestling fans that can pull out Nydia. Everybody can pull out Maven. Can anybody pull out a Nydia? Pause.
Nydia. KJ, I'm talking about thing with Hangman versus MJF with Omega now. Oh, layers. Might be layers of shit, but layers.
Oh, there's onions. Hashtag area codes. I like this from Arizo. This show feels like it's all backwards instead of on forwards.
For sure.
Am I watching it in reverse?
But I know they don't put out the quarterly anymore because somebody whined and complained and it went away. Funny how that happened, eh? But I would love to see the quarterlies of this show just fucking come on. From the opening, you peak, you might have had like 800,000. But by the end of this, you might have 300,000.
The numbers would get a lot more open Dave's already out there saying that All In's going to have 185,000 buys. And the fucking show's only got maybe 2 matches booked.
Yeah. Why? Did Tony tell you how? Oh, Stan gets rid of Persephone.
No. Fun. Guy.
What?
Persephone's out.
Is that because Tony Khan tells Dave how many he's going to purchase himself?
Listen, I got this many bot accounts. They're going to comment this. They're all going to say you're great. He was out there crashing out because they don't call it the Meltzer drive anymore. It was supposed to be called that, but they just the voices of the people, they don't like it. They don't like it being called the Meltzer drive.
Final 2. What's up, Denisha? The show is puttering. This show is just barely getting to the finish line. It's the fucking
there's another driver. 1, 2, 2. This is where you have Stat who has the connection to Willow. Her and Sheeta have the whole connection. Word tag team partners for a brief period, kind of had that awkward. Still, it's like, is Sheeta fully a heel or is she just not a clear-cut baby face? But
I can't believe we traded Jaylen Brown for Paul George. I hate everything about this. Yeah. Oof.
Aubrey's watching Sheeta go for a belt shot. which still to my knowledge, even if it's this match, it's not no DQ.
There you go. I call him a jukebox sometimes, guys. There you go.
What?
Who's saying that you know the words to songs you haven't heard in a long time?
Oh, I don't know.
LeBron James, Cleveland, or Golden State. Did you hear the rumors of LeBron to Toronto?
I have not heard this.
Bro, Braun.
Oh, Persephone takes out Stick.
Oh, Stick is gonna win. That's lame.
Hikaru Shida.
Yum gone.
No, all the Yum Yums.
Shida gets that W. Hey, we might be done on time tonight. We only got 4 minutes left, bro.
We got to take a couple minutes to embrace this thickness out here. Yeah, but so you're going to have her probably take on Willow. What? Redemption? She loses it to Willow. We just, what comes around is all around.
Yeah, I mean, Shida has been a long time, impact player for the women's division, but in and out. Over the last couple of years, she's been very invisible. She, to me, does add a legitimacy to the TBS title. We still got the Kenny thing, dude. The overrun free.
No, well, because we got like 3 minutes. Oh, because we're going to commercial. All right.
9:57 with nothing happening. We're going to commercial. Click, 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 click. Do you hear them? You can hear collective remotes. Click.
Everybody's hitting that search. Well, it's because, everybody's DVR is shutting off and everything right now. So, here, do we need to click or anything? I don't know if you need to do anything, but yeah.
No.
Okay.
Hold up. Did Tony Khan already banish Maya World back to Ring of? Yeah, that's what we do. Right. Thanks for coming. I think they have an opportunity to pull her into a story.
Into the story with Tekla Monet, that's going to be the match that happens at All In.
Yeah, you have Athena now. It's kind of buddies with Monet again.
They're back as a tag team.
I guess. I mean, crazy. Undertaker's calling Persephone. Yes, let's go. Let's make her booking better. The Lucha God. I
like the idea of this is now your TNT division, but is your TNT division or your TBS division, sorry, better than your world title division because you've got Monet and Tekla, and that's it.
Right. This is my favorite KJ Quark. He hates commercials, especially at the 10-minute mark or at the end of the show. I think it's crazy to do a commercial at 9:59. Your show ends at 10.
But this is the overrun is no longer an overrun. It's been lost. It's been a lost art for like years now at this point. It is just part of the show. Like I at one point was having to record Impractical Jokers to sit there and make sure I would catch the last 5 minutes would have you of Dynamite.
Yeah, I mean, how is this going to keep anyone's attention? It's 10 o'clock. If you were clicking around, you wouldn't even know a show was on right now. Or what it was.
Well, I'm going to go click away for a minute like most people would during this commercial break to see if I can figure out what Kenny's actually going to say. Does Kenny say no? Does Kenny say no?
Kenny's not going to say no. Why would Kenny say no? It was such a weird babyface position to be in. But folks, we are almost at the end of this show. Well, technically, it is 10 o'clock, but we're waiting to get back from commercial for Kenny Omega's answer. We are back tomorrow, 8:45. We are here for TNA. A lot of changes, a lot of things happening. Our insider Anthony on the job as well. So be there for that. We want to talk a lot about it. It's going to be a fun one. Friday, SmackDown, regular time, 7:30. No spoilers. And then we go into the weekend. We got lots coming your way. We're going to do a members-only chat coming up. We got the awards coming up. We got so much coming your way. So make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend, and continue to blow up this channel. We appreciate it. We appreciate the love, the support, and we appreciate watching the channel grow. I'm gonna leave that alone. So whoever faces MJF will end up never. That's kind of the stick. Now, I don't necessarily hate that, but they've announced for tomorrow's Collision, Unbound Co. going to take on, I can't even remember what they just said, Athena against Rena. The Demand will be in action. There's Ricochet doing fucking all. Who we don't know, and nobody seems to care, Anthony. Maya World taking on Julia Hart. I mean, it had its moments. LeBron signs with whomever has the best chances of winning. He isn't good enough to lead. Facts. But if he signed with the Raptors, I'm going to change my tune pretty fucking quick. I'm going to be sitting here with a Bron jersey. Ridiculous. But, yeah, rough.
Yeah, you shut your whore mouth out
Right.
there. He's still the GOAT. Kyle Fletcher versus ELP, so like Ospreay, but so Maya World, Andrade, Brian Cage. So the match that I said was going to happen at Redemption,
bro.
they're doing on Collision tomorrow, which means later tonight. But so if Maya World's taking on part of the Toxic Triangle and everything, does Maya World end up paired up with Athena and Monet? Is Monet going to be the babyface taking on Tekla?
Yep, I think so. I think that's your opportunity there to make that. Now, can she get over? Can she cut a decent promo as a babyface? I don't know. Jericho Ciampa. Dun, dun, dun. All right, it's now 10:03, and this is the dumbest formatting to any fucking show I've ever watched in my life. And I'll be, oh, he's complaining about stupid shit. It just makes the show worse.
It's the most, I said this before, it's the most WWE version of AEW we've watched.
Kenny, don't do this, Kenny. Don't do it.
I can't let you go do this.
This is so bad for the end of the show.
All we're missing is Drake in a fucking wheelchair, and this is Degrassi.
I guess like
I thought NXT happened on CW. I don't want to wait for my show to be over.
Wesley messaged me in a few weeks, and releases are now out of the tournament over. I hope I'm wrong. All right, we'll see. Copeland and Bang Bang Gang Scheller. Oh wait, why Copeland? Big hug. I'm going to take a bath. See you guys on Friday. Have a good night. It's adorable. ELP is back. ELP's never left.
All I can think of with saying I'm going to go take a bath is French lessons with Pierre Escargot.
The big entrance for Kenny. Why did you start? Well, I guess you couldn't have answered the question then. But if you were going to do the pre-tape, this is feels so big.
As he does this, though, when he flips off the double birds, as he kicks off all the pyro and everything. This is for everybody that says, oh, they're going to do all of this. This is the only time we've seen Kenny and Ospreay really interact since they were in the training room.
Right.
And you had Ospreay you had Moxley that just happened to be in the fucking corner of the room.
Right. KJ, please cover Collision tomorrow. 3-man. We'll see, Jason. We'll see. Where was I? Oh, yeah. The best belt machine, Kenny. My God, Omega.
That feels like this whole show. Where was it? Oh, right. Kenny's supposed to come out. All right. Come on, Kenny. Let's go.
Right. Smash the buttons, folks. Don't forget. Let's go.
Almighty Pop. Based on that promo, I hope Kenny loses and goes back to Japan. He has slowed down. And did you see arguably one of the craziest things I've heard Dave say in quite some time? He compared, because now Kenny actually sells a bit more, to Kenny Omega's in his Terry Funk era. He compared Terry Funk and Kenny Omega in the same fucking
How can
sentence.
Moxley and Kenny Omega get compared to the same guy? Think about that.
Because an idiot is the one saying it.
Right? Like, think about it. Like, Moxley and Kenny are nothing alike. So, what are we talking? Like,
and Terry Funk's not close to either of those two.
Right? Moxley couldn't sniff fucking Terry's jock, and Kenny's nothing like him. Somebody asked a question. I wanted to ask it because I didn't want to bypass it. So, I apologize because I clicked away because, ADD. But who is the Roman Reigns of AEW? Is it Kenny Omega?
The Roman Reigns of AEW, MJF.
Okay.
The top guy, the top draw, the biggest guy, the face of the company. I had somebody when you were on your first pause out there ask me why I liked MJF so much, and I went on a whole soliloquy about how he feels real, authentic, of he's genuine to what he is and everything, which now is the best part of why we enjoy Roman being Roman, because it feels like that's Roman being Roman. That's, to me, I'm not saying they're the same character-wise, but I'm saying as far as stature and everything in the company, they are the biggest. They're the stars of their team. They're the captain of their ship.
No, I get that. I just want somebody to feel like it. Now, Kenny feels big coming out like this, not fucking around in the hallways. But this is the wrong time.
Just one more time. Fuck, he's going to win. Fuck.
He's going to win. This is crazy.
And then he's going to lose it in Canada because fucking dumb shit.
You think he'll lose in Canada? I think
so. He's going to. So,
triple threat.
You really think that they're going to do Kenny wins next week? We do Kenny versus MJF, the rematch? What do you do at Redemption then? Or MJF loses, and then MJF takes on Andrade for a shot at All In at Grand Slam, as my background's falling, because I can't stand this nonsense. But you're going around your fucking, you're doing so much to get to the same outcome. I mean, I guess if you're going to throw Kenny in it, did you have to do this to throw Kenny in it? You could have thrown Kenny in last minute and still been fine.
The question is, when does this fucking come to an end? Like, this is painful.
Tomorrow.
Mox is Roman.
No.
No.
Oh.
We got to do it at the pay-per-view.
We're going to do it at a pay-per-view.
I'm going to do it in my home country.
He's from the whole other side of the country, though, too.
Oh, my God. Say it with your chest. You're putting me to fucking
sleep. He had a whole fucking thing behind him for the pay-per-view, staring him in the goddamn face. He turned around and looked at it before he asked you the offer.
I don't know.
You already lost to him, Kenny. Shut the fuck up.
He's the most dangerous man in AEW, bro.
No, because he lost to Ospreay about that. He's lost that title, too. He lost his EVP title, too.
Oh, here we go. Now we're getting fired up at 10:07.
Woo, 10:09. It feels so good out here.
He gave us a little Ric Flair for like a half a second. Woo! Next week.
What?
Bring the BBB.
I say no to say yes.
Did he use Passover on purpose because of the Hebrew thing?
Whoa.
I didn't say it, he did.
Whoa.
I have questions.
Yeah, well, sometimes don't ask them. I don't know. I can't answer that.
And good fucking night. There's MJF. And we're not done yet, folks. The beat goes on.
So Kenny didn't accept to accept. So next week, Kenny Omega puts it all on the line versus MJF. World title on the line.
Oh! Kenny beating him up.
He
Here
who
comes
goes over
security.
on the Go Home Show.
I got like 10 packs of bacon for free. The hell? What?
Huh? Did they fall off a truck? The sharing is caring.
Boston saying it. We're getting Kenny Ospreay at All In. Now, people rumored this for a while. Tuna Melcher talked about this. And, Kenny Ospreay. So MJF McFoley, MJF what?
I don't even know. No MJF McFoley. What the? No.
What does MJF do if he gets pushed out of the title scene? Stupidly.
He won't. This is why, again, I still don't think how any of this. How is that the best case scenario? You have the biggest baby face in your company and the biggest heel in your company. Why not have them on the biggest show of your company? Why are you doing? I get Kenny versus Ospreay's really cool to everybody that watches AEW and the type of fan that watches AEW. That's a really cool fucking match. I get it. We've seen it. We've done it. Why is that going to be the biggest main event of your fucking biggest show of the year? No, you have everything with Match and Ospreay right there.
Again, if internally they think Ospreay Kenny's the bigger match.
Listen, they've been wrong on a lot of their internal situations.
Right.
Out here.
You know what the ironic part is MJF's got the title. Oh, he's going back. They're trying to create as much heat as possible for a 1 week build. A 1 week build, Nick. But I think what they, if you look at the whole situation, ironically, I mean, we talked about it. You suggested it. Kenny Ospreay was a better story from like, I will train you. We'll make each other better instead of Moxley. And then we come full circle and up with Kenny anyway.
Yes, Kenny was the guy who should have been the mentor and everything. And you could have done all of that better, but you fucked that up. And so now you don't get Kenny Ospreay because you chose the wrong path. You don't get to go that way anymore. That path is closed off. Like Boston, Kenny is no bum. I'm not saying he's a bum. I love me some Omega. He's getting talented in the ring. But that path's closed off. He shouldn't be taking MGF's place. Like, what would you pick? Omega, Ospreay, MJF, Ospreay. Ospreay's winning either way.
It's late in the show. So realistically, I think the better story is MJF Ospreay. Your biggest heel, your biggest baby face, go to war. Simple. Your biggest baby face, your biggest heel, simple. I think that's the best story. That's the best overall. And I think MJF's going to give you a bigger match. And I think MJF, arguably the biggest draw in this company. It seems like more people tune in when MJF has the belt. More people tune in when MJF's going to be on the screen. Even though I argue MJF isn't what he used to be, it's the booking that's why he's not what he used to be.
That old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. No, keep it simple, stupid. That's the issue we saw, especially tonight, of you had an easy format, you had an easy pattern, keep it simple, stupid, and you tried to outsmart yourself with it.
So then you have a situation where, okay, so you pull your biggest draw or your second biggest draw out of the main event of your biggest show so he can do a gimmicky match with Mick Foley?
God, I'm going to shoot that down every time you say that, because the more that gets talked about, the more that's in the ethos that could actually be a thing. And I don't ever want that to actually be a thing. I don't want Mick Foley to ever have a match again. Respectfully, I don't want to see him versus Darby, versus no green eggs and ham, no none of that. You have your best stories, and you can find something else cool to do with Kenny. I think it's weird that you chose to do now to really amp up Beach Break of you've got to have Kenny put everything on the line. You couldn't have, when he first said no, I thought that meant that I'm going to do it in Canada, like you were saying, of do it at Redemption. But no, he said no to say yes.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. I mean, again, it was a long way around. I think this is so muddled. I thought the show started off in a soft, slow, methodical pace that wasn't entertaining. Thank God for MJF and Mark Briscoe. Cooked. Great match, and then right back into boring. Back into segment. It was segment on top of segment on top of segment on top of segment with nothing breaking it up. Then a Leo Rush and then more segments. It was a really segment heavy show, and a lot of the segment, like everyone begging. Where was all that for Adam Page? Adam Page walked out and said, "Yeah, no problem. I'll never challenge for the belt again." The whole locker room begged Kenny not to do it. What?
You had the heart to heart. Well, even with Misfit out here, why have the Redemption pay-per-view anymore? What does that matter anymore? That's already dead in the fucking water.
What do they do at Redemption becomes the big question, right?
They need to find redemption from this fucking show out here is what they
I think
need to do.
they run it back. They do Kenny MJF at Redemption. They run it back.
He just gave it all away. He just gave it all away.
Well, if he beats him next week, then that would be the Redemption. MJF needs redemption.
You'll be the only one here watching Redemption because I ain't watching that. Can I? I kid.
No. Kenny, I thought was legal. Omega, moving on. Not gonna lie, Omega versus Ospreay is a match for, is a mega match for all, and even with Kenny's age, the two bang every time they wrestle.
But the story isn't there. For everybody that says AEW can't do stories, you're shoehorning a fucking story last minute into what you should be doing with your biggest heel and your biggest baby face. You should be having star v star, mega power versus mega power, and instead, I get that it's a cool match, but that's all AEW does anymore is cool fucking matches at best. They don't have stories anymore. Everybody tries to shoehorn some fucking 10-year history that they don't even reference into it. It's all right.
Anthony, I could do without Kenny. Yeah, I mean, everybody that watched tonight, Jay White cut a promo, Kenny cut a promo. Who do you think should get more TV time?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, like I mean, Kenny seems so lackluster. Like Kenny, that was a boring fucking end of this show. It sucked.
You didn't need that to end the show. The women's match should have ended the show. You could have gotten out of here without an actual overrun. You added an overrun because you just need an overrun.
There's no.
I can't sleep at night if I don't have an overrun on my Dynamite.
Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, when it's called for, do it. When it's not called for, don't do it. But ladies and gentlemen, we take a rating out of 10 for every single show. Get your ratings in before we tap out and say goodnight. But 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. I'm in like that 6.5 range. I mean, I'll give them credit for a really good championship match. Jay White comes back. That was cool. The rest of the show lacks.
6. I want to almost meet you with a 6.5 because, again, we had a really good match to start the show, and that's not going to be any bit talked about tonight. That is all but forgotten applesauce right now. So I'm 6 of that. Yeah, it just slightly above average.
Yeah, coming in cold the way they've done a couple times, it just, to me, it starts the whole show off on the wrong foot. And yeah, granted, the match happened and it was really strong, but then we go right back into like what you do the promo with Kenny and MJF after doing the segment or the pre-tape with Kenny, MJF, and everyone else. Then you go to the back with MJF, and then you go here with MJ. Like, then Will Ospreay walks in. Like, it's just not well thought out. It's not threaded well.
The two biggest focal points out of tonight are Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley, when MJF's your world champion and Will Ospreay's the guy that should be about to challenge your world champion.
100. I think the cards need shuffled. I think there's too much nepotism, and and there's too much. You're in our inner circle, so you get favorable booking, and it becomes very apparent. And I think it's hurting the company. But I agree with Anthony. Like, I mean, I know that he can go. I know that he can have good matches, but that's about it. He hasn't been in anything interesting in years.
But he can go. I was going to say, speaking of a parent, the one thing Tony needs is a parent right now.
Right on. 6 out of 10 for me. 6.5. 6.5. The women's main event was good. I got really bored. Omega is truly horrific. I think I saw this a couple times. He has zero emotion, zero conviction, and with no enthusiasm whatsoever. Terrible delivery. Again, go look at Jay White's promo and compare.
Right.
4.5 out of 10, 7 out of 10, and the knee. All right. Well, it looks like we got into the bottom pretty quick, but that is the show, folks. We are back 8:45 tomorrow. 6 out of 10. We are back tomorrow for TNA Impact. Nick and Anthony will be here at 8:45. We got SmackDown at 7:30 on Friday, and then we got a members only coming up. We got the awards. Make sure you go vote if you haven't done so yet. More categories coming out over the next 24 hours. So make sure you pay attention. Click the little bell. Follow all the socials. And thank you for joining us tonight.
MJF is world champion. Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, but put that for life with it.
See you on the flip side, folks. Have a good night. And new world champion, Kenny Omega.